Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Well, hope you're enjoying this tranquil menu music. I hope. Also, I have been yelled at enough to implement 300 points to spend for me to pet the Oliver Chonker boy here. If you wish to spend channel points on that. If you wish to feel like you are personally providing love and affection to this boy. Since I do know he is on screen at least half as much as I am. Right, Oliver? He's staring me down. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Yes, Oliver? Hi. How you doing, buddy? You feeling sleepy today? You drifting in and out? It's okay, buddy. You can go. For sure. We will be starting soon. Yes, Oliver. Yeah. You got your detective cap on, Mr. Oliver? We gotta go solve virtual crimes tonight. Yeah. And maybe, one time, it won't even involve children. I know, right? It's kind of weird that both previous cases have done that. Yeah. Although it was thanks to one of your cat friends that we managed to solve the mystery of the first one. Because it was in a loop. A cat loop. Mm-hmm. I love you. Yeah, you. You're a good boy. When you're not trying to wake me up at the crack of dawn. Like a psycho. Let me introducing his channel points. Yep, I know. If I do this. Yeah. What you looking around for? What's up? Ticky ticky tip. Ticky ticky tip. What's up, Oliver? What you looking at? What you thinking about? Okie dokie, folks. I think we are just about ready to get started. Just about ready. Now, this is a small reminder, yes, Oliver, a reminder for you too, that this game does have a photosensitivity warning at the start. So if you start feeling ill, I don't know how photosensitivity works, but you've been forewarned, etc. And hopefully that's enough. Hopefully. Maybe. Theoretically. Welcome, Angus. You're just in time. Also, I would like to point out for anyone coming in, if you missed the pre-bit, I did add a new channel point thing to Pet Oliver. So that exists now. There it is. Chunky lad. Chunky boy. There you go. Now, we do have some points. I don't think I can get anything, no. That's going to get spammed at that cost? Yeah, I might have to turn it up, but, you know. We'll have it on discount for that price right now. I have 3,000 points, let us begin. Keep in mind, too much and Oliver may try to eat my hand. Maybe. My name is Carla Columna, and this is the latest news. Well, yeah, I'd hope my mod would have a lot. Outrage at the Nanette Foundation. The founder of the organization, Nanette D, is suspected of forcing children into slave labor. Beake doesn't need his other hand? I need both my hands shut. Okay. This has been Warsaw News, source for up-to-date domestic and international news all day long. Okay. So she's suspected. But they didn't... Nothing else, huh? Okay, well, entire session, nothing but petting Oliver. Ooh. Ooh. Well, the good news, chat, is, basically still sort of heard about it. Yeah, but, no one's head exploded, like the previous case, so, you know, I'll take that as a win. I'll take that as a win. Anything in the mail? Open email from Professor Locke. Nice. Dear Sir... If your interest in my research was more than misguided politeness... I didn't read on. I sent a polite reply to the tune of duty calls time is short and wished him the best. I see. Email from Rusty Ed. Rusty Ed! By joining our guild, you've received our email newsletter, which is what... Oh, no. Yup. Spam folder. Uh-huh. Okay, Nanette. I'd like to thank you again for handling the Foundation's case. I assure you that I'm wholeheartedly committed to repairing all the damage. Did you mean that? I reply with a few encouraging sentences. I hoped I wouldn't end up regretting it. Well, the other thing is that they keep fucking hyperdosing kids and they start falling over in droves. So, yeah. I guess now we go meet Ken. Go to the low CD. Alright. Here we go. I wonder what weird, wacky, wild virtual world we're going to end up in. Meet Ken near the Yeti's Coming Bar. What's that say? No crossing? Cornelia, this man, Kenzu is his name? Yes, Kenzu. He's dead. Oh. But the title of my stream said this was going to be a buddy cop thing. Nothing will change that. I understand, Captain. What you need to understand is that closing the case this way will reflect badly on our organization. That's neither your business nor your responsibility, Sergeant Delia. Man was interrupted by a voice coming from the communicator. Ken? Captain, there's a doctor here. His name's Pax, and he wants to...
What? We don't need that dipshit here. Sergeant Delia will return to this later. I'm coming, Rama.
No, not Ken, our greatest friend and ally. Yeah. The Outranger looked at me angrily. We don't let civilians in. Move along. Wait. I can invoke the law with... Uh-oh. I don't think I'm anything. I don't think I can get any of these because I lack, like, 1 skill point for a shitload of stuff. Fuck. Angrily, she's still smiling. They only had the 1 picture, it's fine. I'm a Gamedec.
I'm a Gamedec.
Good for you. The problem is we're in realium, not one of your virtual worlds, friend. My body. Hey. Ask about... You mentioned a name, Kenzu. She looked at me concernedly. Did you know the deceased? I confirmed. Yes. I'm very sorry. We're investigating the circumstances of his death. If you're a family member, we'll keep you posted. Determination or sadness? Well, I think we need empathy to do fucking anything right now. Yeah, we need empathy to do anything right now, so I guess we're just expressing sadness. Because sadness is, would be compassion, right? Or empathy? I imagine determination... Yeah, determination is literally one of the bullet points for red, so... Yeah. Kenzu was my friend! I saw him yesterday, it's awful. I can't believe he's gone! Okay. Can I... Fuck. I'm literally so far away.
Damn it!
And sleeves doesn't help me here at all! Okay. How do I... Oh... Who is Hiru Hamalamala... Wait a minute. This is one of the guys that I could have looked like, isn't it? His bony face was tense and tight lips.
Muddy rain. What's next? Freaking bats. God damn it.
The man smiled.
And from the muddy rain emerged an angel and said, I am a Gamedec. Do you want to get past the gates? There's a way, you know. You could become my expert.
Huh? Who this? Who are you, by the way?
I'm an insurance agent. The deceased was insured, you see.
I didn't know? Why do you need an expert?
Well, it seems people do still care about the needs of others in this foul world. But don't worry about me, Gamedec. Think about how I can make your life easier. If I give you access to everything you need, don't count on the toads. They don't want to cooperate.
What do you want in return? Everything has a price. What do you want?
Nothing. Time is money, friend.
Oh no, he's a goblin.
You want to get in, and I want to leave as soon as possible. We help each other here, don't you see?
Okay. Should be alright.
Great. I'll just upload your permissions there. Now I would appreciate it if you confirm my hypothesis. It was just an accident, got it?
What do you mean? Don't agents try to prove anything other than an accident? A suicide? Mental illness? Addiction? Why do you want it to be an accident?
Not every agent acts for the benefit of the insurance company, my friend. Don't worry about it, unless you want trouble. Right.
Hey, I'm I'm with Gut. What? How? What? Oh. This guy's a fucking wizard. We're gonna have trouble whether we want it or not. We really are. Hamaloo. Hamaloo looked at me and stretched his thin lips into a grimace that resembled a smile. Yikes.
I took care of it. As my hired expert, you're officially authorized to investigate this case. You may come in.
Thank you. Hey, Sergeant Delia. She frantically flipped through the date on the infolia. Infolio? She didn't pay attention to me. What are you doing here? I said I can't let you in. I felt a dull pain in my head again.
Maybe I can take care of this.
Yeah, sure. I guess. I made an inviting gesture and Hamalu started talking, but suddenly a headache drowned out his words. When he finished, he smiled and gave a thumbs up. What the fuck did he do to me? She looked at me and seemed worried. Are you feeling okay? Thank you for asking.
Haven't been getting much sleep lately. Besides that, I'm good, thanks.
Before she could answer, an incoming message notice sounded. The woman looked at the infolia and studied its contents for a moment. He hacked our brain, our squishy brain beats. My brain beats! You have great timing. I've just received your papers, permits, and everything else. Okay. Unit. You flew here with an entire unit. Is there anything I should know about it? Wouldn't call us a unit just yet. We're still need to work some things out, and I'm not sure we ever will. So far, it's a group of mavericks. Man, I don't want to think about what digital contracts can do to people in this universe. Well, you know. Drone operator is a spoiled kid with an unbelievably expensive gen skin. Yikes. Captain Balisage struggles with his own demons, and then there's Tancred. Uh-huh. What about demons? What do you mean when you said that the captain struggles with his own demons? Let's keep this between you and me. He's been acting really weird. Work used to be the most important thing for him, but now, it's just a hunch, but it seems he's struggling between his duty and emotions. No, not like that. It seems conflicted about service and family. I may be wrong. I'm not a telepath. Either way, something's eating him, and it's sad. Oh. And what about the gen skin? Drone operators using an expensive gen skin? Can outrangers even use those? They can. It's actually safer that way, and yes, it's terribly expensive. I've never seen one like this before. I'll send you an article. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? No. Technologies? Genskin? Genskin? No. Surely not. Surely not. Don't know. I don't know where to. I have been reading my codexes. That's about her name. Her name is Cornelia Delia. Quite peculiar. What's it to you, pal? I didn't choose my name or my surname. Oh. It's from the rejuvenation area. I guess it's fine, but I hate Cornelia. It was my grandma's name. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. What about his death? Kenzu's death. What's your hypothesis? Why? Did you hear the story the captain's trying to shove down our throats? That beacon bullshit? No. No. I didn't hear anything about that. Beacon Mental Hospital? Oh no. Don't say that. I don't want to go back. Don't take me back! Are you suggesting the captain is deliberately obstructing the investigation? She turns gray, makes a quick hand gesture as if she were brushing dust off her armor. I didn't say anything of the sort. I'm sure the captain is acting in accordance with applicable regulations. She repeats the gesture. I recognize the gesture. With my brain! I smiled to myself. She was recording our conversation. I see. I see. So what do you think happened? That he was shot. He was shot, that's for certain, but not by a beacon. A human did this. I see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk away from Oliver. Oliver left. Sorry, folks. Okay, what am I looking at? Beowulf Transporter. Outranger's vehicle must have arrived in it. Yeah, true. I look through the window. Outrangers have their quirks. For one, they adore fresh air, so the windows in their vehicle are always half open. They also dislike circuitry, so I wasn't surprised to see an ignition slot. The key was missing, though. The driver must have had it. What? I reach into the trophy case? On the pilot seat, I found a familiar box made of steel, a trophy case. Every kid knows what they look like. Oh. The window was slightly lowered, so I managed to reach into the cabin and get a feel for the box with my hand. It was closed with a lock. I'm not going to break the lock of the spooky thing. I think that's bad. I look in the garbage can. It was fixed with plastic concrete, as if it was saying, "I will stay here forever." I inspect the garbage. It was filled with cheap game pill packages, disposable drug dispensers, and bottom shelf liquor bottles. These are, ponder if refuse reflects a need for instant gratification, or think about whether trash is a sign of loneliness. And somehow, even option 3, don't think about it, it's a waste of time. The fact that it uses the term waste when describing a trash can makes me wonder if even this is something else. Number 3 is a pun? Yeah, that's what I feel about. I guess I'll think about if trash is a sign of loneliness. Apparently that's not emotional, that's the thinker. Oh, because thinker is loneliness. I missed that part. Rip. A few dozen pounds of trash in one can, and there were 6 just like that in an area. A polis produces tons of garbage every day. And for what? To immerse in unreal worlds, to plunge into intoxication because God forbid we realize we can find relief in the eyes of another person. We're all so damn lonely. So anyway, I dug through it. Did I find something, or am I just brushing myself? I put my arm deep inside a sea of waste, some leftovers from overcooked dumplings stuck to my sleeve. Not only did I not find anything useful, but the wet dough left a greasy stain and a bad smell. Oh no. Okay. Anything else over here? What's this? Tourist terminal? Sure, I'll look at it. An old tourist terminal looked ridiculous here. Where were these people supposed to go? To a different polis? To Gaia? I checked the offer. I wonder what this piece of junk could offer people from the lowest layer of the polis. Welcome! Please note the tourist console belongs to City Reistic Systems. The offer presented on the device is outdated. Feel free to use the holoscreen standing alongside to get the latest information, including on tourism. Yeah. Previous encounter? I smell bad. Right. I wondered if this piece of junk could offer people... yep. Welcome! Please note that... Okay. It's useless. And I can't go that way. What's going on over here? Oh, is that my boy? Is that my boy? My boy! I'll unpack that later. That's Delia. Can you tell us what you're doing? What's going on? Director? Damn. That's a Krogan-looking ass mech suit.
I'm sorry, but you're interfering with my duties.
Martin32 hashtag I love pierogies. I see.
Oh, this is good.
Just make it a bit sexier, Mac. Miss Brute's line was a bit rough. You're interfering with my... She flexed as if she were advertising a new brand of slimming cream. Investigation. Was that good?
Ma'am, we don't talk like that. That would be unprofessional.
That was amazing! I'd even ask you to lower your voice to a sensual alto, but they'll moan about it because Miss Brute had a different timbre. Can't you see he's had enough of you two? Enough of you? Give her a break and I'm sure you'll get better footage. Now shoot! You may be right. Come on, Mac! Let's step away and discuss the set design. I've got new ideas. Alright, Baz.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah. How you doing, Tank? Oh, and they like me a little bit. Wait. The unlocked options are Fabio and Behemoth. It was a huge Mobrium. I'd never seen a machine like that before. The Outranger controlling it was busy with the MCC beacon hovering in front of her. Uh-huh. Well, I don't think I can be a brain fixer because, yup, that's way the fuck down there. Ask about Ken's death. How do you think Ken died?
I don't know, but it wasn't the beacon. The cat may know something.
The cat?
It's got access to a part of my psyche from which I'm currently separated.
Can I look at the beacon? I'd like to take a look at the beacon. Is that okay?
MCC beacons are serious gear, scanners, weapons, AI. You have to be authorized to tinker with them.
Alright. It's damaged. Has been dragged down to the pavement, was clumsily swaying on the drift field.
Don't even think about it. Civilians can't mess around with beacons.
Okie dokie. Can I go into Yeti? No, I cannot go into Yeti. Whoa! Another trash can! This one's sticky. The garbage can looked disgusting. When I got closer to it, the stench hit my nostrils and made my throat swell. I had to suppress my gag reflex. Woo! Ask Naba for a comment.
Yes, garbage cans. When I first started, I also happened to search through a couple of those, though I thought myself as a bit of a detective back then, you know. I even licked the floor once, no kidding.
He licked the floor. I reached inside the can, trying to not touch its sticky edges. I failed. Achievement get, trash compactor. Good. Just below the top layer, I reached some sticky liquid, probably the same stuff that ran down the sides. I go deeper. I plunged my hand deeper, pushing through things I didn't want to picture. The tips of my fingers finally reached a warm metal object. Yikes. Oh. And I succeed because I have Scalpel. I pulled out the metal box, wiped the slime off. It was a Metabot battery. That got me interested in Metabot battery. Metabot battery. Dr. Pax!
Goddamn asshole!
Man cursed under his breath and repeatedly tried to pull out a smoke with trembling hands. The cigarette fell to the ground. Fuck! He glared at the soaking wet tobacco as if deliberating whether it was worth picking up. He shrugged and pulled out another cigarette.
Fuck all this!
He only noticed me once he lit up and inhaled deeply. He sent me a quizzical glance. Okay. Ask about Ken's death. I have a few questions that I wanted. Pax raised his hand. He took a pack of real nicotine cigarettes out of his pocket. From another, he recovered a lighter engraved with Aesclepius's cane. He lit up lazily and took the smoke in, tasting it.
I'm burning to hell. Sadly, my fire is being doused by a certain problem. There's a hideous toad roaming around here interrupting my work.
Toad? What toad you talking about?
That's what they call the dumbasses in the green exoskeletons around here. The biggest one of these clowns is making my job difficult.
Do you mean the giant robot or the CO?
Won't have time to help until I've sorted this out.
That's about a conflict with the captain. Seems like you and the captain go back.
Yeah.
Offer assistance. I could help with this green problem. His shifty eyes looked up at me.
Really? Would you be able to do something to make the captain leave? Provoke him to hit you or something? Or find something to discredit him?
Yeah, sure. If it means that I can figure out what happened to my buddy Ken, I'll try. Pax nodded inside with relief.
Thank you.
Alright. What's the story? What happened between you two? What's your story? He took a puff.
He ruined my career. Started over a year ago. I worked in the Warsaw City Central Hospital. I had a respectable position, second-degree specialization. We got a call to the ABB, a bite or a sting. Went there with a team. Landed right by the barrier. An outranger unit led by the Basiliades was scrambling. The victim was a civilian, the captain's partner. Mikhail Sosnowski.
He took a long drag and staring into the distance. When he finally exhaled, a blue cloud enveloped him. Okay, I listen.
Something bit him on the neck. He went into shock. His airways were closing up. We call it firing up the engines. For your trip to the other side, I mean. The outrangers kept shouting. It was a type of gadfly, Hypoderma bovis toxica. Typically, all you need in such cases are a serum, an anti-shock kit, and water. But something was off. A gadfly's bite leaves a swollen lump with 2 red patches around it, and there was a lump, but not a lot of redness. And I saw that lump start to blacken, as if necrosis had already started. I'd only ever seen wolf spider bites progress that fast. What puzzled me was that there was only 1 bite mark. A spider leaves 2. I knew I'd have to cut his head off if it'd been a wolf spider, otherwise he'd die.
Oh no. Okay, so yeah, the outsider's murder? Yeah. Nature's winning out there, apparently, if they got fucking wolf spiders with omega necrosis. Wolf spiders are super deadly? In this world, I don't think... I mean, some of them probably got stuff that'll fuck you up. I don't know about instant necrosis, though. I guess I'll just keep listening. I don't really need a comment on the seriousness. I mean, we know. A wolf with spider fangs? Oh, don't do that. I'm listening.
Spiders sometimes lose their pedipalps, fending off wasps or other damn things. I concluded it must have been a wolf spider cripple and made my choice.
Pedipalps? What are those?
It's the part of the son of a bitch that stabs its victims to inject its digestive juices and other shit. Each spider has 2. I loaded this Mikhail guy into the ambulance and he literally lost his head before the captain's eyes. He survived, but Balicide sued me. I checked later and found that Sosnowski had pheromone injections done to protect against insects, but not against arachnids.
Okay. What injections are you talking about? He tried to hide his bewilderment.
It's like a vaccine. It makes us exude pheromones that keep away the nasties behind the ABB. Everyone has a standard set done in childhood, but to go past the barriers, you have to have them all. Didn't you learn that in school?
America? His eyes narrowed as he puffed a cigarette, as if trying to remember what he'd just said.
The bite mark was destroyed by decapitation, and the blood from his head machine washed, so there were no solid leads in this investigation. And eventually the court ruled there wasn't enough evidence, so it went cold, but the stench remained. I was let go, and since I wagged my tongue a bit too much, I couldn't find any decent jobs anywhere. So you see, that is our story.
He looked at the cigarette butt smoldering between his fingers and tossed it away.
I saved his boyfriend. Was I right? I don't know.
Yeah, what about Low City? What's it like working at the bottom of the polos?
It may sound dramatic, but I'd say like a knife to the throat. Shootouts happen here, so I need to patch up gang war victims. There's still a lot of valuables down there to fight over. Maybe this man got caught in the crossfire.
I see. Okay, can I look at your Medibot? Okay. He squinted and asked without taking the cigarette out of his mouth.
What do you need it for?
Fuck! I mean, I could pick up sleeves. But I don't want to threaten this guy. I'm conducting an investigation. I could use this equipment.
And I could use some peace and quiet, but I got a problem with a toad here. Besides, it's against protocol.
He laughed, something gurgled in his throat as he spoke the last word. Yeah, can I just... I can hack it. I'm going to save right quick, lest I fuck something up. Metabot, pillar of healthcare service. They say doctors became obsolete because these things could easily replace humans. Inspect it. The device had 2 multi-joint limbs, but certainly had more manipulators up its sleeves as well. The information panels kept flashing on the back of the lid. It was a clunky old model, sturdy and trustworthy. I see. Molecular scripter. I hack it. I'm a hacker man's. In order to hack the Medibot, I needed to access the city network. Realistic Systems admin credentials would be nice too. Oh no. First I have to enter the right name. I started searching the data for codes on the robot. Some of them caught my eye. Yeah? Hoffman Pax Bursky. I'm out. And it's just called Metabot. I mean, his name is Pax. Sure. I'll take one thing shot in the dark and assume Pax. I entered the bot's name, got the Metabot's frequency. To reset it, I had to overload its systems. Oh no. And to do that, I needed adequate network resources. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Look for defense systems. No doubt someone noticed my tinkering if I use a device with a higher level than my own. I needed to be careful. I hoped I'd done everything to look right. At that point, it seemed so. No. No. Use private resources? I connected to the apartment and opened up a list of available devices. I could use the processing power to mount the attack. Servobot. Since then, all the processing power served one goal only, sending signals to my target. I waited impatiently. I overloaded the system, my own system. Ow, my body! I need to find more resources with higher... I thought the city realistic. I just had to gain access to it. Ow! I'm gonna reload that.
My body!
We'll revisit that if I need to. But so far, the only thing I know for sure is that I'm pretty sure the captain is fucked. It was a gynoid. A humanoid resembling a woman. Green lips, green makeup. Hard to say if it was real or illusory. Looked like she was posing for a micro camera. I couldn't see the device, so I couldn't say for sure. Her mechanical face expressed seductive contemplation as she arched and curved her figure. Ask about the Outrangers. What do you think about the Outrangers? Interesting question. Until now I had thought they were just nature-loving simpletons that hated technology. But get this, the famous troublemaker, Rama Matan of Sydneyland, is one of them. That guy knows how to party. See for yourself. She blinked her metallic eyelids and sent me a link to the article. Yikes. Okay. Ask about Ken's death. I'm here because of that guy's death. Do you know anything of it? No. Malton told me something cool was happening in Low City and that I could research for my role, so we came. Poor guy was already dead. Who this? You don't know me, how embarrassing. Mac Ball, actress and first model to pose in a mobrium. I thought my fame was... Never mind. I'm getting ready for a role. We'll be reenacting the story of Tancred, one of the Greens. I hope I do well. Right. Martin 32, I love pierogies. The guy was skinny, wore massive glasses with a secondary active pair on his neck, and some brightly glowing digital lenses in his eyes. He kept looking around impatiently as if looking for something beautiful, ugly, sensational, inspirational. That I didn't know. Yes, I'm that famous director. No, I don't have a role for you, though visually you'd fit right in. Only important stuff, please. I'm busy. Blah. Ask about the Outranger in the Mobrium. The big green Mobrium and the Outranger inside it. Can you tell me something about her? Tancred? Fascinating story. Could make for a great Hollow movie. We're getting ready to do a film a feature on her. That's why we're here. Problem is, she has therapeutic programs that activate upon feeling strong emotions. Then she becomes hard to talk to. Right. You know what? Thought I'd try to placate him first. Show business, huh? They say it's a bitch of an industry. He looked at me as if to say, yeah, tell me about it. Duh. Making a Hollywood movie must be tough, huh? Producer always wants to get their way. Competition biting at your heels. They push some young talent on you. I'm the exec's failure of a son. Man, you have to have some nerves of steel or connections. Advertising is a better business. If you don't know how to swim with the sharks, you better keep out of the water. Make a reference to connections or sharks? Well, I'm an E-celebrity, so I guess I'm going to go with connections. Yeah, connections are a must. Since we've gotten to know one another, could you help me? There's a shark here, the captain. Got anything on him? Of course! I mean, I did film the guy beating up a Metabot. Oh no. The question, though, is why should I give it to you? Fuck! I did find the Metabot battery in the trash, yeah. Metabots save lives. Metabots were made to save lives. You get angry, go kick some dirt around, but destroy a robot whose proper functioning could save somebody's life? What if a doctor gets called, flies over, and finds an inoperational Metabot? Don't you think that behavior is unacceptable and the guy should be punished? I remember one time that thing saved one of my actors. You're completely right. Here's the video. Oh. That was easy. How long you been here? Been here long? Well, a while. Still should have come sooner. They say some guy fell from the sky. That's what I heard, at least. That's why we're here, actually. Guy falls from the sky, Rangers arrive, Mac and I receive word and come too. Fall? Small talk about weather? Darkness, rain, ruins of Warsaw below us. Great setting for a Hollow movie, right? Damn right. Don't have to change anything, really. But it's always been that way. The story matters more than the scenery. Effects, animation, makeup, it's so easy to get stuff done with damn AIs can handle it. We have a shortage of stories that don't tickle some vain instinct, but move you to the core, dialogues, characters, that's what I'm after. Alright, Martin, I love pierogies, I'll get back to you later. Advertising drone? Oh no. I walked up to the edge of the sidewalk, it was a good place for the ad drone to spot me. Oh no. Bored with your existence, not getting enough sunlight in the lower levels, treat yourself to a trip to the Ecologos Bioestates and enjoy the warm sunshine for an entire day. The Bioestates are located within ABBs. Eat natural meals, touch natural materials, discover exotic arc flora. The Ecologos Bioestates are not responsible for any complications caused by intense contact with nature. Afraid? Learn more on our website. Give me your stuff. Well, drone, I need to use your resources. I am owned by Advert Polex. I cannot give subsystem access to unauthorized persons. I see that you have a large media audience base. I could enter into an advertising contract with you. Oh, yeah? What about the conditions of the contract? Could you show me the contents of the contract? It's a standard contract, but its exact contents cannot be disclosed to the public. The rules are quite simple. The contractor has 24 hours to fulfill the contract. Should the contractor fail to advertise the product specified in the contract to at least 4 other users, the contractor will be charged with a contractual penalty. Advert Polex, your local ad provider on the global market, or IDK. You type something, you fucking slot machine. I guess. Fantastic. Please provide me with your IN. Yep. Wonderful. The current campaign is for the Brutal 99 low caffeine drink. Do you confirm that you want to take part? Oh, sure. That's great. I grant you access to my resources. Onward together toward advertising success. Yeah, that was a fun little bit. Or something, I don't know, type something in you fucking slot machine. Yeah. Okay. I analyze. It's a standard advertising drone, even though it was operating the lowest layer of Warsaw. It was in good shape. I bombard it with information. I open a list of available ads, picked a sequence that might alter Tancred's emotional state. Positive set. Nice. I confirmed the set of ads, directed signal straight towards Tancred's brain. Nice. Use positive set. Okay. Yeah. Leave. Okay. What are you? New MCC, buddy? Mutation Control Center Beacon. What a zeitgeist. An AI-equipped guard that protects us from mutated plants and animals.
Now that is positive reinforcement.
Doctors hate it. I hack it. The City Network access helps with this kind of thing. Realistic Systems admin credentials help too. Had to find the right one. I have 2 Lings and I have Tank Jr. I guess I try Tank Jr.? I entered the name and got the Medbot's frequency. Oh. To reset it, I had overloaded systems. The Medbot? We're trying the Medbot again? Check encryption protocol. Made sure the encryption was right. MCC Beacon used the KGS protocol. What the fuck? I hate this. Private. Computer. I connected to the department, opened a list of available devices to mount an attack. Since then, sending signals, waited patiently, overload the system my own. Figure out how to hack devices. Cool, thanks. I'm really glad that you told me that I need to learn how to hack things at this juncture. It's really good. Hi. Hey, Vinon Vera. How you doing?
What is it?
Nice shirt. System takeover, system overload. Good, good, good. Ask about beacons. How do the beacons work in general?
They scan their surroundings looking for new plant and animal species. If a beast comes close, they shoot. These here have a special task. If anything tries to fly or crawl up to the lowest inhabited walkway, beacons here have to shoot it down while adhering to all safety measures. People live here. There are 2 dangerous species around these parks. The toxic fruit bat, a seriously large bastard, and the Rattus mordax venetatus rat.
Oh, yeah?
Rats got clever and don't try climbing up here anymore. Bats are dumber and charge sometimes, so the beacons shoot one down occasionally. They fire plasma, that's why there isn't much blood. Blood is no good, trust me. It attracts a shitload of trouble outside the ABB, and honestly, it ruins the view here, so you get it.
Ah, yes. I look around. The view. The view. Okay. Reliability? Maybe the beacon misfired. Does that happen?
No, they are an advanced AI, way smarter than humans. A person can make a mistake, but a beacon, no chance. Believe me, I designed them myself.
Oh. That's about Ken's death. Man lying dead there. Ken Zhu. How do you think he died?
I know what it looks like. Bat wings, the undercity below us. Captain was the first, and he took the anti-G harness off him. That's what he claims, at least. I didn't see it, but trust me, it's not the beacon that killed him. Must have been a weird, very weird incident. I don't know, I can't make damn anything of it. His death must have been a damn misunderstanding.
I love smog here. Lovely this time of year.
And the sight is just inhuman. It's disgraceful to think that he's still here on wet walkway like a bag of human bones.
Ray stick system?
They're like the Matrix, you know, they surround us. Just kidding, but not really. Seriously though, it's complicated and I'm afraid I'll mix it up. Lots of encrypted protocols. I'm not going to teach you to hack. Take this address, it's all written down, but you didn't get it from me.
Okay. Tancred?
Ah, the infamous Tancred. She rescued some rangers on one of the patrols behind the ABB. She paid an awful price, but now she's a legend. She was only put into the Mobrium recently. She shouldn't be on duty yet, but firstly, they're making a Hollow movie about her, and secondly, she wanted to be. She has therapeutic programs installed that sort of take over communication if she becomes too stressed or relaxed.
I'm dying, chat. I gotta stop the voice. Supposedly it's to hasten her recovery. Gotcha, bud. Outranger was leaning over Ken's body. He was pale and clearly disgusted. Ask for access? Is there a way I could convince you to let me examine this body? Did you hit your head or something? It's a corpse and I'm an officer on duty. Ever heard of regulations? Want me to face disciplinary action? Man, being a hacker man's is hard. I didn't expect to be doing so much in realium, chat. Favor? Everybody needs something, right? I'm a Gamedec. If you let me see the body, I can do something for you. Oh, that changes everything. In that case, I got a quest for you. You need to go to the 100-acre word and get me 3 Ent acorns. Okay, chat, I'll ask what to do with the acorns. What should I do with these acorns once I find them? I don't know, cook them, shove them up your ass, do whatever the fuck you want, stop bugging me. Fuck me, this city's getting weirder by the day. Time to go back to the jungle. Okay, I'll eyeball it. I lean in to get a closer look. When I reach towards it, the Outranger grabbed my hand. Keep your hands to yourself, civilian. I don't really want to call over Nanba. MDK drone? To scan dangerous and suspicious places. Also able to detect metal constellations characteristic of sociopaths and potential murderers. Sorry, not metal, mental. Jesus. I'm hacking in! I'm hacking in! Let me in! Need to find out more about realistic systems. Fuck! Captain Matan. He winced and waved at me to stop as I approached. Dude, I get that people from around here are poor, but make sure you've showered before coming close to me. And where the fuck do you think I'm gonna shower? You chuckle stain. Well-built man was loitering on the sidewalk and giving the doctor menacing looks. I introduced myself. My name is Beake.
Just what we needed, a Gamedec. Who let you in?
I'm a Gamedec and I have a right to be here. If you have any doubts, check them against the regulations. He narrows his eyes.
Who doesn't love losing control of the situation? A wonderful feeling.
I ask about Ken's death. How did he die?
However terrible it may sound, seems the MCC beacon mistook him for some kind of bat and fired at him.
Can I see the body? I'd like to take a look at it.
I have more important things to worry about, son.
What'd you miss? I talked to a guy and he said I smelled. I complained about it and I went over here and I'm about to get punched by this man. I could say that I knew Ken, but I have a feeling if I say that I knew Ken, he's going to be like, oh, no, you're not allowed to see the body because it's conflict of interest, man. Although apparently I am moving this guy to be more concerned about his service or his family, according to these law. I guess I'll say I knew him. Captain, for me, this isn't just an assignment. I've known Kenzu for years. I'll let it ride. If it were your teammate lying on the sidewalk, would you give up the investigation?
Oh, no, son. There are boundaries. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, so no.
Okay. What's your deal with Pax? You and this doctor seem to hate each other. Snore with a clenched fist, the metal part of his gloves creaked.
You think so? Where'd you get this from?
Mention my sources. Don't ask for details, but I have my sources. I know things. I don't need to witness an argument to know what happened. He nods. Oh no. That put him in the other way. He seemed to be keeping my... It seemed keeping my sources anonymous made an impression on him.
Pax and I have history, and it's not one with a happy ending. I'd rather he left.
Why? He's a doctor. Why do you want him to leave? He frowned, shuffled his arm, but
He brings back painful memories.
What happened? Give me your side of the story, bitch! A little over a year ago, our unit was on patrol duty behind the ABB. My husband, Mikhail, was with us. There weren't many dangerous species in the area, except for insects. They're everywhere. Mikhail, he swallowed and straightens up. A gadfly bit his neck. Hypoderma bovis toxica. Got swollen, so we quickly evacuated, and then an ambulance arrived. Pax was in it. He was arrogant and confident. Fool said it wasn't a gadfly, but a Brazilian wandering spider that lost its fucking pedipalp. Right. What's your idea on pedipalps, then? Each spider has two. They're part in the mouth. They plunge it into the victims and inject digestive juices. Spider protest. Pax ordered decapitation to save Mikhail's life. He lost his body because of that moron. Now he's an involuntary zeonit. Keeping his head alive costs a fortune, and we can't afford to regenerate his whole body. It's too expensive. With one decision unsupported by any evidence, this prick turned our life into a nightmare. So yeah, that's our history, my friend. No happy ending for me, and since we don't see a way out, well, never mind. Can I help you? Scalpel? I used to dabble in medicine. I could probably find common ground with your problem. Interesting, but no, you can't help me. Oh, yeah?
By the way, on a completely unrelated note,
I like how Sleeves is almost always
break them!
Yeah, well, Sleeves is apparently down under shit. Survival instinct. Life is a game with no rules, and if you trust the system, it will betray you. Always use force. There's a Metabot hanging around. It pisses me off. I'd be over the moon if it finally broke down. That's a yikes! What the fuck? You know what I'm not going to do? Get rid of the fucking medical robot. Hey, fuck me up. I heard your exoskeletons are so ridiculously slow that kicking your canned asses is like shooting fish in a barrel.
A mosquito's buzz.
You wouldn't know that sound, but believe me, whatever gets close splatters on my slow armor like a bug on the windshield. Did the insurance agent hack everyone's brain so he can cover up the death? Who the fuck knows? I'm insulting his leadership, though. I understand you're captain of these mosquitoes. You say die and they just lay dead before the big scary monster. I've seen you command your men, and honestly, I'm surprised anyone listens to you. Your mosquitoes, that's another story. They're afraid. But thinking people?
Talk all you want. It don't work on me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, buddy? Oh, yeah? Then why you being a bitch and sabotaging things? But shouldn't outrangers try to divert suspicion away from the beacon?
What are you implying, son?
I accuse you of being a bitch. I think you're deliberately taking this case in a strange direction.
That's a serious accusation. You shouldn't make those without strong proof, and I assume you don't have any?
Uh-huh. I think you're being blackmailed, bud. Someone's blackmailing you. It's the only rational. He gave me a harsh look, opened his mouth to say something, and then he stopped, grunted, rubbed his eyes as if deflated.
Oh, by all mutations, I'm so tired.
Ooh. Why do they want to blame the outrangers?
Leave it, son. I'm not telling you anything.
I need access to your drone.
Oh, do you now? And I need access, an anti-gravity shower, and some good tea. And you know what, Gamedec? I won't get that either.
Uh-huh. And Ken is somebody's son, too. See this body soaking on the sidewalk? He had parents, you know. What'd you say to his mother? That you like some good tea? I don't know what I would say. And don't bother with the guilt trip. She isn't here, is she? What does that say about her? Why you a bitch? I would say, why you, specifically you, a bitch? Hi. Uh-oh. Okay. A virtual projection of a bird perched itself on the Mobrium's shoulder and stared at me with its huge black eyes while sharpening its claws. What?
Hey, Mom, my name is Fabio, 'cause I'm fucking fabulous.
Alright. The Beacon is in standby mode, was only using basic systems. I checked the gun registry. I opened up the window that is monitoring gun functions and started looking through the data. The last shot registered a week before, aimed at a rat climbing up a nearby tower. The rodent was hit, fell off the wall, did not return. The Beacon's gun has not fired since then. Captain, what the fuck is wrong with you? Check text. Long-range scanners, high-quality cameras and microphones, quantum noses capable of differentiating 4 trillion smells. A plasma gun with adjustable power and caliber. In a nutshell, a must-have in every household. Ah, yes, of course, of course, of course. Check technical name. Device opened, it's Tank Jr. Okay. I'm not going to remove that battery just now. Thank you. Smiley face. Dr. Pax, you have anything new? Okay. I think I gotta call the psycho on over here. Call Nabob! Nabob! I don't know why you're considered Nabob, but here you are.
I'm here, what do you need?
I lowered my voice so the outranger wouldn't hear me and pointed my eyes at him. This guy's interfering with my investigation. The Malu looked at him with a faint smile. Sir, this man is my hired expert. I'm sending you all the documents. There you go. The outranger looked at some windows that I couldn't see their contents. When he finished, he scowled at me.
Fine, go do your thing.
Man handed me a pair of super thin nano gloves.
Put these on. Don't want your DNA and fingerprints all over the body.
Thanks, dude. I'm looking. Okay. A dead body is a terrible sight. It's a memory of someone who once lived a hideous, untrue, fake memory. The guy's face, as if carved from plastic, was pressed against the wet pavement like a strange, silent object. The gaze of his open eyes was angled unnaturally. Unnaturally? Nobody should lie on the ground like that. The face of a corpse, maybe, because it's no longer a person.
Ken.
Visual inspection. I lean closer. Inspect the head. The sideways facing eyes had lost any expression or gleam. They resembled those of a poorly designed NPC. The face, pulled taut by the sidewalk, looked to be smiling crudely. Check what's in his mouth. I had an inexplicable hunch, parted his lips, and put 2 fingers in his mouth. Stiff tongue, dry saliva. I shuddered, nothing else. Chest. I looked at his chest. Check under the clothes. Looked like a small gunshot exit wound. Yeah? I pressed on his chest in a few spots, then tapped. Weird, it sounded hollow inside. The sound near the wound should have been flat due to extravasation. Hollow? Hollow? Limbs? His arms and legs splayed awkwardly. It was as if he'd been doing some weird mid-air stunts before he hit the ground. Examine hands. I gently lifted his hand. I was stunned. The skin on the palm of his hand was clean. Not a scratch or bruise, everything in perfect condition. Checked his other hand. Same thing. His skin would have been torn if he fell and froze in this position. Roll up sleeve. Looked as if he'd been struck by lightning, but the marks were off. I rubbed my eyes and took another look. Nothing. I was confused. Pant leg? His calf was clean, no bruising. I checked the other leg and it was the same. Ken's pant leg slowly slid back down, covering up the cold, exposed body. Search? Rummaged through the pockets. No personal items, not even a walk-tell. That's fucked. I flipped the body. I grabbed Ken by the shoulders and started to gently turn him over. He was heavy and oddly resistant. One of the holographic wings disappeared into the pavement. His head bobbed and was about to collide with the pavement. I noticed something flashing immediately behind it. Interest versus what I would actually do. Interested in Flash, I would probably protect the head. Or at least one of his shoulders grabbed his head, saving it from hitting the ground. I finished turning it over and slowly put the head onto the ground. Only then did I glance towards the Flash, but there was no sign of it. Fucking of course. Inspect his back. There's a bloody hole in his coat and his back too, it seemed. Well, for an exit wound. Modern firearms produce enough kinetic force to easily blast straight through a person. I reached out to touch his chest area. I retracted my hand, freshly smeared with blood. Ah, the blood, like, wouldn't come from the plasma gun of a beacon, you say. And wiped it off on the guy's coat. He was my friend, so he wouldn't have minded. Sure, we'll go with that. Ask about the wings. Translucent bat wings protruded from Ken's clothing. I wondered if it was an AR or a hologram. I turned off my glasses, but I could still see them, a hollow. To create such an animation, Ken would have had to have an Ilgen. An Ilgen! An illusion generator with him. I couldn't see it anywhere, so I turned to the Outranger. Do you see these wings?
Take a guess, sir. That's why I keep fiddling with them. I can't find the Ilgen that's generating them. Did he swallow it?
Look for a bullet? I slid my hand under Ken's chest again. I felt the cracks in the pavement under the exit wound. Pulled out a metal object. I tore it from the pavement and took a closer look. It was a bullet. Inspect beneath the body. Not much blood, just a few stains that looked like splatters. Suspiciously little, considering it went straight through him. And then I think... Ask about anti-G harness. Victim supposedly had an anti-G harness on it. Where is it?
Captain said it took it off and secured it, but I didn't see that happen. It's probably in Beowulf.
Okay. Oh yeah. Gunshot. Somebody shot him while he was hanging around. Surprisingly little blood. Gunshot wound. Caught in a crossfire gang violence. Pierced body, got stuck in a walkway, small caliber. Gunshot definitely feels like cause of death. but there's very little blood. Everything indicates he was already dead when it happened. I feel like this... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The little blood suggests he was shot after. And the bullet wouldn't be in the walkway if he wasn't, If he was shot standing up, we wouldn't have found the bullet underneath him. So yeah, I'm thinking after death. Okay, what about the beacon? Beacon hypothesis, Ken was flying low using anti-G, he's carrying... No, I don't think there's anything here either. Lost a surprisingly small amount of blood. Gunshot wound in chest. Beacons fire plasma. Beacons don't make mistakes, and beacon logs haven't registered a shot. I think this is nonsense. Too many contradicting facts. We're just missing one data point, but I have a hard time imagining this data point changes this from nonsense. Accident hypothesis. Flying around, anti-G, maybe looking for something, might have even found it. Harness broke as he fell down. I need access to the harness. Are you gonna be a bitch still? Yup, you a bitch. Can I... Street Hound's way the fuck off. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, well, I'm breaking in, chat. Yee! I tried to pry it open like they did in the old Hollow movie. Something clicked. The lights in the box lit up and an alarm went off. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Unauthorized de-encapsulation attempt has been detected. Warning, possible environmental contamination. Content contamination procedure initiated. It hissed as if it were preparing a cocktail. The indicators lit up and I heard a muffled sound of an explosion. Now, while that is technically my fault, it also feels a little psycho that that was left unsupervised. Okay, I can't do anything with you. And I'm willing to bet that Captain here is going to be a... Yep, he's just going to be a cunt. Okay. Ask about municipal realistic systems. I'm sending the upload unauthorized material detected. Please remove it. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I did talk to him. And he has a bird and now calls himself Fabio. You know, as one does. I don't know about realistic systems. I'm so upset at how this is going. And it's all because... And it's going this way because I stuck my hand in a trash can and I tried to play both sides. I've obtained some material that will solve your problem.
Great, I'm in your game deck.
Nice. Oh. Apparently I helped, and I don't remember how I helped. Can I access your med bot now?
I should ask what you need it for. He inhaled the cigarette and opened a window that I couldn't see.
Making some careless gestures, he breathed out the smoke, coughing slightly.
But truth be told, I don't give a shit.
Gave him the video of the captain smashing a medibot? Oh, true. Or at least got the recording of it. Yeah.
Oh, you won there. You're authorized.
Nice. I'm pogging. I'm looking. Medibot, a pillar of healthcare service. The doctors became... Damage the medibot. No. Take control.
I'm in.
I'm in? I'm in. Okay. Make the Metabot disinfect you. Yeah, sure. Getting disinfected after dumpster diving felt like a good idea. I gave the command and aimed its flaps and sprayed me down with aerosol. Hooray! I'm clean! I installed the battery. I took the battery I found in the garbage out of my pocket, opened the panel, and tried replacing it. Something was wrong. It felt like it was stuck. I'm sweating. I'm hydrating. I'm going to not force the battery. I figured it was just a piece of junk. Yeah. Charge the battery with my equipment. I can't do any. Admin's way over here and needs lots more happy juice. Check the latest scans. The dialog box told me the last patient to be scanned was Dr. Samuel Pax himself. It displayed the report. All it needed was a cursory glance. The chest revealed a tumor situated in the primary bronchi along with multiple metastases. The Latin written diagnosis didn't leave any hope. Stem cell cancer. It even gave estimated time he had left. 6 months, 12 days, 9 hours. Alright! And I have no idea how to hack devices right now either. But I should be able to talk to this guy now. Drone operator was browsing some windows. He couldn't see and kept glancing at those walk tile. I could see boredom in his every move. Yeah. Fucking K-pop looking ass. Welcome, baddie. Buddy, you have no idea what kind of shithole I'm in right now. He was talking to someone on the line. His accent was strange. I wait. What was up with Martinez? Well, you guys are making bank. Sure, I want to hang out, but you know how it is. I told you. I wait. Yeah, 5 more years of this garbage. I can't stand this shit. But when I'm done, I'm telling you, it's going to be one hell of a party. Exactly, my man. And you? Yep. He looked over and exaggeratedly rolled his eyes. Wait, I got some native who wants something. Maybe a smoke? Yeah, I'll deal with it. Take care, Han. Well, I'm all ears. What do you want? This time he was definitely addressing me. Ask about the death. Ask about the deceased's death. You have any theories on how this man died, the victim? I was kind of busy and I really didn't give it much thought, you know. Oh, yeah? Who dis? Tell me something. We typically say, what's your story? Well, it's funny, sad, and a bit messed up, but I think that's normal at this age. True. I can tell just by looking at you that there's something beneath the surface. It's making me pretty uneasy. I was just about to tell you to get lost, but you guessed right, so we typically, yeah. At this age, you don't look old. If I still looked old after the money I spent, I'd actually be a bit fucking pissed. Oh. Inquire about the body, I guess? You mean you bought this body? Of course I bought it, buddy. That's the newest technology. Real tissue from the best farms. Light feet and all that. Gen skin. Oh boy. I designed the look myself, an Asian hunk with the endurance of a marathon runner. You gotta pay extra for such customization. I admit it, for an old guy, I look fucking great. I spent money. Did it cost a lot? I didn't think Outrangers made crazy money. What was that? You think just anybody could afford something so luxurious for this shitty toad pay? Forget it, pal. I'm talking about real money here. More specifically, about the endless riches of the famous Matan dynasty. Oh yeah? Then why are you doing this? And even more specifically, about the times before that bitch Delia Matan denied me access to the family's resources. Ah. I see. Wait, you're one of those Matans? Like Delia Matan, the desert flower? Richest person in the southern hemisphere? Yep. I, too, could barely utter the word grandma. Right, that's enough about me. Hey, can I look at your drone? I need your drone. I need? Typical bullshit. It's all about you. Nobody else matters. That's why you're all stuck in this swamp, preoccupied with your pathetic existence. You know that all the normies are being kept on the other side of fences, and I'm here because I'm on the job, and I'm not doing this for me, right? Right? You don't ever stop to think about other people. I bet this man thinks about other people all the time, chat. To ask what someone who's, I might add, better than you might need. Oh, better than... No worries, I don't blame you. I'm not judging you. Some people are just born better, others worse. How much time in prison do you think I'll get if I push him over the side? Do you think that's life? If I push him? What do you want? Bitch. Looked up as if he were daydreaming. A mud bath. A drink made with comet ice. Not the shit you people call water. Comet ice. A butler, at least one. But that's nothing. What I really miss is the beauty. The harmony. And here, he looks around and sighs. You get it. Unless you've gotten used to life here, you should see the Sydney land sometime. Then you witness true beauty. I ask again for the drone. I ask politely. I would humbly request access to the drone. He frowned, scratched his head, trying not to destroy the deliberate arrangement of his unkempt hair. Oh, brother, that was weak. What if I get you kicked out of the fucking Rangers? Stop messing around, buddy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, guess what? You ain't got nothing on me. None of you natives can even touch me. I have followers. I have got the followers! A few likes here, a few shares there, and eventually one of Lady Maton's servants will tell her what they saw online and... Okay, calm down, I'll get you authorized. I got people! Bitch! Let me in! Oh, I'm in. Say they're able to detect mental constellation characteristics of sociopaths and potential murderers. I'm in. Okay. Ooh. Hacking cameras. Use the drone to gather data from each of the cameras, then compile data to get a complete recording of Ken's fall. Oh. Okay. City camera. Beep boop. Mine. City camera. Beep boop. Okay. Meow. Beow. Beow. Okay. This is not quite what I thought I'd be doing when I did this, but alright. Beow. Alright, 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 alright. Any others? Okay. This one? Yep. Okay. Hackermans? Hello, chonky lad. Did you know that people just paid to get you the pets? Did you know that? Did you know that, Mr. Chonkers? Where you going? You wanna come over? We're solving crimes again. We need you to help us solve crimes, Oliver. Hey? You're getting the ruffles. Chat demands rufflage. Oliver shot him. The evidence is clear. Son of a bitch. You might be right. Oliver. Hi. You come over? You come over? Come hang out in your cat bed? Hi. Hello. Hello. Welcome. You come over? Come hang out? Come on. You want to come hang out? Oliver, you gotta hang out or chat's gonna say you shot the guy. Yeah. My buddy cop. We were going to go on buddy cop adventures. His name was Ken. Ken Zoo. Do you not want to come into your cat bed? You just want to stare at me? Chad, he just wants to stare at me, it seems. Is that... There's a smug looking boy. There's a smug lad. Okay. I'm gonna turn the chair and then you can't come over. You know that, right? You'd have to wait for me to turn the chair again? I'm gonna boop you. Here comes the boop. I'm gonna boop you. Ah, bonk. Okay, I bonked you instead of boop. Here's the boop. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on over. Come here. Woo. Woo. Okay, he's not in the mood tonight, Chad, apparently. At least I don't think. He's being weird. He's being weird. Yes. Look, I'm trying to help you, buddy. I don't know what you want from me. Leave the drone. A game hypothesis? Ken was killed with a weapon from a game. Inside a game. That's crazy. What? I saw something weird on Ken's arm. Something like a magic wound. And he has wings, but there's no Ilgen. Ken fell in the walkway and that's what killed him. He crawled a little bit, though. Like an awkwardly twisted NPC. Somebody saw Ken fall. No sign of fall damage. Flying using an anti-G harness, maybe even look for something. He didn't have anything on him. Could something nearby be projecting the images? Don't know. I never figured out how to hack devices. And I don't know how. I do have a headache. There's an eye between the couches? I'm gonna look at this graffiti right quick. Sidewalk graffiti was not a common sight. This one was made with permanent paint, with the colors displayed vivid. Look for access? In places such as this, there is so-called harmonic oscillation and certain waves are close to zero. There the gates sound like magic, but as old man Clark used to say, I gain access to devices connected to the city reistic network. Heuristic systems? Look for code names. Code names, there had to be a way to identify them. Check location. I was on level 47. Look for drones. I issued some commands to the... Whoop. Okay, apparently I know how to hack devices now. Back further around overlooking the road, Cap. Issued some commands and the system displayed all surveillance drones within its range. Rammy, Pantalon, and Outranger. Rammy. Probably belonged to Ramah. Take a closer look. Said analyze it and the end of iteration is near. Was it really? Okay. Yeet. Is there anything... There's the trash. Key. Something shiny lay on the ground. It was the key to the victim. Oh. Well, shit. I bet you that would have let me get into the fucking box without nuking the contents. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna slap this Medibot. I punch it. I curled my hand into a fist and punched the shielding where it looked to be the weakest. It gave me a puzzled look. Didn't even make a scratch. I'd need augmented armor. Rip. Alright. My hand hurts! Inquire about Pax. I don't... Pax is dying. So you know Dr. Pax is terminally ill.
So there is justice in this world. Let him experience what the death of a body really is. Maybe he'll understand how valuable life is.
There'll be no then for him. He can't afford it. He truly is going to die. The man's face froze. He stared at me and blinked as if shuffling folders in his brain.
Hell, son. Alright, alright. I forgive him his sins.
He rubbed his eyes and smiled sadly.
I forgive him everything. We're square. Us too, Gamedec.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think we might have all the info. All I can do is remove the battery, which... These are very user-friendly. I studied the manual engraved on the armor, pressed some sensors, and watched the battery slid in my hands. Okay. Emergency shutdown, watched it turn itself off, and walked away. Okay. So, I guess I can plug that into the medbot? Yeah, charged with beacons. Plugged it in. Nice. But again, I can't do anything with it unless... Medbot, can you give me... Or Square shame about you needing things and stuff, kinda. Can?
Another sawbones.
And then, yeah. So, perform surgery using Medbot. I glanced at battery level, had to choose wisely as each use of the Medbot required. Luckily for me, I can do everything! I'm a fucking wizard. Okay. Conduct brain scan. Brain scan option. Medibot turned something akin to a floodlight, casting a faint light, and began procedure. The device screen reported that the procedure was successful, and I looked at the data. Before he died, Ken had strongly stimulated visual interpretive fields and a distinctive pattern of bridge activity. Only one state could produce this result. Devitalization. He died while playing. Yes, Oliver. He died while playing. Bone scan? That took a lot of battery? Yeah. Device beeped and activated the scanners. Ken's skeleton began to appear in one of the windows. He looked normal. No visible fractures or cracks. Blood test. I selected, holy shit, blood test. For option, something word inside the Metabot and indicators lit up. One of the Metabot's arms approached his neck, pricked a vein. I heard the sound of pistons working. The blood had congealed, but it had been drawn and was being analyzed. I needed to check the results when they were ready. Brain sample. That only cost one, huh? I gave the command. A thin metallic tentacle slid out of the Metabot's arm and up Ken's nose. Whoop! After a moment, I heard a quiet, high-pitched sound of a surgical drill. Metabot's tentacle slid out of the dead man's nose, sprayed the tip with disinfectant foam, and tucked it inside the apparatus. Said it had collected the sample. Disinfect. That's all that. Gave the command for the device to enter disinfection mode. Order cannot be executed. Insufficient energy level. Okay. Then I guess we're gonna stop. Okay. Metabot. Analyze the blood test. I looked at the readouts. There were no signs of psychoactive substances, be they plex or chemical. Okay. Brain sample. The device displayed a long list of complicated messages. At the end was a summary with particularly odd sentence. The neurons in the analyzed sample exhibit symptoms of brain nerve cells subject to devitalization. Seed control. Chat. I don't know fucking why, but this man's was in a game. Looks as if it had been devitalized before he died, as if he was playing a game. I don't have all the data that I could possibly have, but I do think this... Once you rule out the impossible, you have to believe the improbable. Yeah? Overdose. Fall. It's too self... Yeah. No sign of fall damage. He was devitalized. He didn't have anything on him. Yeah, he didn't have anything on him. So... he likely wouldn't have been doing... I think he was in the game, got devitalized. Someone yeeted him. And then got another guy to shoot him just in case. They wanted everything to make it look like he didn't die in a game. And the MCC beacon is nonsense. Alright. So I believe that's everything. So we can go to the next phase. How did Ken die? The beacon didn't shoot him. The shot was fired after death. He didn't die to fall, and he wasn't on drugs. He was killed with a weapon in a game where he died inside a game. Accident beacon. No. Murder? Maybe. Somebody shot Ken? I mean, yeah. Killed with a weapon from a game. Or naive idiots. The only solution that isn't contradictory. He was killed by, like, lightning somehow, I think. Psycho scan. Okay. Uh-oh. He was killed in-game. Someone shot him afterward to cover it up. That does seem... Hamalu smiled apologetically.
Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. Sorry it took so long.
Where were you? Fenced off crime scene is a small area. Where were you that you couldn't find me?
Did you know that if we look at our body's molecules, questions like where or when begin to lose meaning? Interesting, isn't it?
What the fuck does that mean?
Either way, I'm sure you already found your answers. They may be incomplete, but we should probably check Ken's psycho scan, don't you think? It so happens I have it right here. It was the first thing I did when I got here. I want to give it to you. Let's call it a reward. Let's just sign the so-called paperwork and you can go home, okay?
Codex unlock psycho scan. Psychoscan? Psychoscan? Psychoscan. Differ in quality use. There's deep, security, V, medical, advertising, military. I don't think I take the... I don't sign it just yet, I don't think. I think I refuse to sign it at this time. Because this guy's weirding me out. I'm not signing anything. Oh, it's a pity. I understand you wish to acquire the scan on your own. In that case, you should try your luck with the drone, Medibot, or this advertising shit. Suggest you hurry up, and in case you have any problems or change your mind, remember my offer still stands. Feel free to come back. Can I hack this? Can I hack this? Tank Jr. Man! City sources. Filter by location. What? We were on 45, right? Was it 40? No, we were on 47, right? Does anyone remember what? It was 47? Okay. Oh no. I don't think it was the SADs. I think it was LMP. LMPs are lamps? Oh no. More? Rammy. Screw you, hacker! Interesting, 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 interesting. And another Rammy. SVD Rammy versus WKT Rammy. But it says I need adequate resources, and Rammy we know is a big one. What would the difference between WKT and SVD be, do you think? Because we need adequate resources. Location? WKT? I hope they've done everything at this point. It seems so. Sick! Okay. Look for defense systems. I'm looking. I hope I've done everything right. Chat, that was not... That was bad. That was bad. Check encryption. MCC beacon use KGS protocol. I hope I've done everything right. Stop it! Okay. Filter by location. 47. More. Fuck. Rammy. Again. Oh no. Filter by location. 47. LMP. Location 47. LMP. Network resource. Filter by location. 47. Oh no. I hate this chat. Sad. Okay. Filter by location 47. Sad. Fuck! Dad? Dad? Papa? Did nothing. Filter by location 47. Other lamp. Did nothing. Filter by location 47. I really don't want to touch this. No! Device type. WKT. Bastard. Username. Give me that. Give me that username. That's an easy hack. Filter by device type. WKT is the good shit. Bastard. CD. CD? Ah! Got it. It worked. I had access to the beacon. I tried moving it. Nothing. I changed the device view, but it didn't look right. I must have entered the wrong beacon name. Must have entered the technical name incorrectly. I was hacking the wrong device. LOL! So it's not Tank Jr., so it's one of the Lings. Oh, that's floor 50, so it's got to be this one. 47. Okay. Resources. Filter by device type. WKT. Bastard. Okay. My attack started slowing down, then stopped. It started going back. I must have initiated defense system. Uh-oh. Yeah, it seems about right. Network resources. Device type. Screw you, hacker. Sure. Why not? At that point, it seems so. My attack slowing down, stopped, initiated defense. I cursed. This needed to work. Cool. I really fucked this up. I really fucked it up. I knew that was going to be bad. Pantaloo! I hope it done everything right. Nope. Oh, well, it's going to explode. There it goes. Oh, I always start panicking when something goes so right, but then I do something fucking wrong 500 steps ago, and now I'm just angry! I'm just angry now, chat. I'm just frustrated and angry and frustrated. Can I do anything with this? Chat, do you ever feel like an idiot? You ever just feel like an idiot? You're already here. Brilliant. Did you find what you're looking for? Perfect. Perfect. Now be on your way. Hey, buddy, you're kind of nervous. Why are you so jumpy, buddy? I'm not jumpy. I just want to fly home. As do you, isn't that right? Go on quickly now. I observe him. I wonder what his deal was. So what, are you leaving? I mentioned the conversation with him. We're still talking, though I'm being rushed. She looked straight through Hamalu and sent me a glance that showed disgust and concern. People do say that Gamedec's have many work-related disorders, but hey, no judgment, we also struggle. You don't see this man. I'm being seven-sensed right now, and that's why I have a headache. The sixth sense. Good. I opened my mouth to speak, but suddenly something tugged at my arms. Legs buckled, the world spun, and I felt a rush of heat in my shoulder. Ow, my shoulder! What the fuck? Ah! My body! Can you hear me? Are you okay? My body. My shoulder was numb and swollen. Someone had applied gel dressing to the spot. My sleeve was ripped. My fucking body. I'm gonna go fuck him up. I'll look for the shooter in the bar. Just be careful. It may look like a scratch, but the shockwave of a subsonic bullet is no joke. Your deltoid muscle is already swollen. Subsonic? Did you hear a bang? Neither did I. A bang. Excuse me? I'm gonna go fucking eat this man. Like with a fork. Heavy doors and a hologram imitating an old burnt-out knee inside. I wonder if the eye had been broken on purpose. What? Then it would just be Yet's coming. And that's nothing. I enter. A Gamedec walks into a bar. I'm going in. I'm going in, chat. I'm gonna fucking wrestle the guy who just shot me. The Gamedec walks into the bar and we're the punchline? No, just me, chat. Just me. Hi. You need to pay to go inside. Oh, yeah? Did I actually level up in something? It doesn't look like it. The game just keeps updating for no reason. The price typical for mid-city clubs flashed on his glasses. I pay and tip him. Oh, dude, a tip? That hardly ever happens. Oh, by the way, you have a rip on the shoulder. Yeah. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed someone observing my moment of generosity. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell who it was. I'm in a hurry and I need help. Someone just ran in here wearing a jacket with a red hood. Where did they go? What did they look like? Ran in, you say? I didn't see anyone. Kenzu died in the walkway outside this bar. And Kenzu? No way, he's dead? You're kidding, right? The guy's amazing. They're going to add holo pics of him to cereal packs. Damn it. Pick number 2, my lord. Yeah, I was thinking that. I knew him. We worked together. Aha, my intelligence, my intellectum, my verbosity has gone up. Unfortunately, I need fucking empathy. Chat, do I just go into being an angry man? To being a re-educator to educate people? Because that's the only place I can really go right now. He actually spoke to me about the series. Spoke to some investors. They were thinking about other products too. Always thought he'd do toothpaste ads because he smiled a lot. And if you pushed him too hard, he'd burst like a tube. Oh. Your hero cut himself off from the sleeves as soon as he'd become famous. He only came back when he found himself out of luck. Oh, this is multiple people. Newbie and quitter. I didn't even notice that. But he did get to the top, one of our own. So believe me when I tell you, friend, that all sleeves loved him, all of them. Yeah, especially Ramona loved him loud and clear. I'm sure he felt very precious when she came down on him yesterday. Good one. Man froze and his glasses flashed with light. Oh fuck, it's on the news. He's dead! And the fucking toads say we can't leave the bar now, damn it! Man looked at me impatiently. What are you still standing for? I told you we didn't see anyone come in. I insist. I saw someone enter right before I did. You guard the door and collect entry fees. You must have seen that somebody didn't just enter. They stormed in. Shut your mouth. Oh yeah, quitter? Oh yeah, we didn't see anyone. You're not one of us, get it? Nobody's gonna tell you anything. Uh-huh. Everybody can see everything around here. You get drink, get high, and talk like us, we'll know. If you treat us like shit, or it turns out you're a fucking virtualia-loving troll from Tick, we'll know that too. Win the trust of witnesses, trolls or sleeves. Okay. Well, chat. Ken was a sleeve, so I'd go with them. Yeah. Seems like it. Hey, trolls. Bugger off! That was rude of Daphne. Please excuse her. Bugger off, please. Okay. You may eat my ass now. Went up to the middle level to see the sun. Yeah?
If you're hanging around the Undercity, rat, get lost, hobo. I am not a molecular scripter, so, If they grow fond of me after seeing my presence in the bar, can't harm them in any way. Dancing people. We don't know you beat it. Alright. I mean, I would have danced, but, yeah. DJ. This man's got 4 arms. It wasn't him moving to the beat, rather the music seemed to flow from his motions. He must have been using an omnichord. His eyes were shut and lips parted. Did you see? I only see music. Unless some asshole comes over and annoys me, you aren't even dancing, alright? What kind of music do you like? Stimulate the imagination, disrupts thinking, or something calming. Stimulation? Music that stimulates the imagination. That is remarkable. I'm getting the big brain. I'm getting so big brained. Chat, we might just have to end up becoming re-educators and start fucking slapping. He frowned and started pretending he couldn't hear me. You're a patron in this bar, meaning you can request a song. Just one! I wouldn't be able to stand more from an amateur like you. And just so you know, when talking to an artist performing their piece, the right response is, I like your music. Wow. Ask about the instrument illusion. Animations around you are made by Ilgen, right? Never seen anything like this. Can you show it to me? He flinched but straightened for a moment and pointed to the fist-sized camera below his sternum. He went back to making music. Fair. Fair. Understood. Bar media system? Access point to the bar, every place has one. This is the source of the feed that's being sent to the posters, displays, walk-tells of guests, and through it, glasses, be it specs or eye lenses. Machine decides what ads, news pieces, etc. the guest will see, yet installed his own overlay on it. Not very sophisticated, the system looked pretty outdated. I wonder if I could find more here. Oh, yeah? Well, Cracker's farther down, so I can look at the system and be like, I bypassed Yeti's overlay. The old bar system controlled only 2 things. Page striptease recordings and the computer that monitored the couches. Since the system aimed at full discretion, it didn't store old logs. The history tab was empty. Normal. Who's using the couches? I opened the registry of users that were in-game at that time. Black Rook, Ramona Higgs, Ken Zhu, I Live Here 666. Well, chat. 2 of these names are familiar. Ken was here. Yep. Yep. That were in-game at the time of Ken's death. Ken was there. I Live Here 666, who's probably a nobody. Black Rook, who was banned from Harvest Time for hacking too many things. And Ramona Higgs, who apparently had a thing for Ken. I watched dance. LOL. There's an AR tech displaying the image on my glasses, but nobody but me could see it. I think. Popular news. Muddy Rain, story of local heroine or accidents in happy hunting grounds. Fist of the Low City. Story of a woman living in the lowest layers of Warsaw City who dedicated her life to fighting muddy rains. Judging from the weather outside, it was a futile fight. The feed was saturated with sounds of downpour and raindrops splashing on walkways. I wondered what I could find there. Follow me. Gossip of the latest event in Twisted and Perverted. Yeah. Author made fun of some old skins and posted a disproportionate amount of hollows of Umbra entering an alley with many different people. Umbra being the, psycho chick. Well, actually, I post info about myself. I wrote a post saying that I'm at Yeti's Coming and made a positive remark about sleeves. Sleeves are cool peeps. They know more than... Yeah. They know the mores and you can count on them. They're the ones that give this place character. I didn't have to wait long for comments to appear. Sleeves seemed to like my post, but trolls started throwing insults. Yep, that's how trolls do. Correct. That's normal. That's very trolls. Trolls are slick. I guess I'll talk to Slick. Money transfer window flickered over the table. Slick parted his lips and a smile, collected the cards and ordered them to shuffle. He looked at me. Get lost, troll. Don't insult us, Slick. We don't know that guy.
Player looked me up and down. He's dressed like a musker and has time to bug me. At work. The clothes don't match you guys, but the attitude does. Friend, if you don't want me to treat you like a troll, prove you're not one and get rid of these bums. Okay. I can't do Street Hound! Heck, I could only do sleeves, honestly. I could only pop into sleeves. I'll play. I have a proposal. I'll place the gentleman in these colorful games and play you. If I win, you answer my questions.
Great idea. No kidding around, though. It's a cash game.
Out of the corner of my eye, I saw someone observing us. I was too focused on my opponent to look around. All it took was 3 rounds for him to clean the house. I knew he was hacking, but I couldn't prove it. The sleeves observing us had to be having the time of their lives. Looked like they were waiting for somebody to turn around so they could stick a kick me sign to their back. Great.
We're busy with this job at the moment. Wait your turn, Chief.
Get out of here. Go troll someone else.
But mister, watching Slick bluff at cards is so cool. I'm telling you, he's good. Look how gullible they are, idiots.
Did you find better things to do?
Yeah? And what do you think that should be, Chief?
I mean... playing games. Didn't you come here to go online?
I like you. You think like a troll. Good. But games aren't fun for us anymore. Not since the damn esports nutcase started giving us a hard time. Poor little us.
Ken is dead.
But the bad taste remains. So there you have it. We can't play with Tick. We refuse to dance to that crap. So all we have left is Slick. The perfect trolling target.
Ask about Slick, I guess. Slick isn't the only good target for pranks. Couldn't you go bother someone else?
Slick would be a great troll. He's always swindling and hacking. He's a pathological liar at that. We have to find out what his deal is. And we did. You can trust him when it comes to other people, but whenever he talks about himself, he always lies. Almost automatically. So we're learning about lying and hacking. Plus, we get to piss him off a bit. 2 birds with 1 stone. Get it?
Right. It's about the music. What's wrong with the music?
Hey, Deaf Chief, this isn't music. This is some junky noise. DJ played a couple cool songs earlier, but now he's playing for the sleeves.
Tick? Can't go back to playing with Tick?
Herman keeps grumbling about that guy that got out under his skin. He's upstairs sulking and we're sick of it, waiting until he calms down.
I see. Unfortunately, somehow I've gotten better with trolls and less with sleeves. Bar, I guess. Proximity apps were a common thing in bars once. They were meant to show what the bar offered. Most bars stopped using such apps because speaking with a bartender was assumed an essential part of the experience, and here it still worked. Rules for couch users. With couches, lockers for clothes, suits, helmets, infusion fluids, and game pills. Please use the toilets to change. Check alcohols. Want a drink, but don't feel like speaking to a bartender? Nobody should have to speak to that guy. Click here. Mechanical arm will deliver your beverage.
Beer. Stews, porters, lagers, IPAs, APAs, malts, grains, pots, stills, bourbons, rye, Polish, Russian.
Oh no, they're Polish. List of media streams available. Basic with few... Old yet? Interesting. Martin. Man sat huddled, sipping whiskey with a concerned face.
Leave me alone.
He looked at me warily.
Speak if you want, but don't expect answers.
Someone just ran in the bar. Did you see them? You know about Ken? To say this was a man of few words would have been a huge understatement. I see.
Old yet.
When he glanced at me, his digital lenses flickered and settled on a blue color.
Do you drink tea?
How did he know my favorite type of poison? Do I have it written across my forehead?
Bartender's intuition. What'll it be? For real this time.
I'm here for information. I'd like to...
I don't deal in information. I have something to quench your thirst. Game pills. There are couches upstairs. You want it? We have it.
Can you tell me more about Yeti's coming?
Have you never seen a bar before? We've got booze, maybe not top shelf stuff, but the sleeves drink loads and they're still alive, so it can't be that bad. If you like being online, we have couches and game pills. I installed them for the trolls, but our guys use them too sometimes.
I have to ask about, who are our guys?
I should have said locals, the sleeve people, or sleeves, the salt of Low City. Fixed sleeves, tough guys, didn't you notice them? Still, same bunch. A little drunker than the rest, but also more resourceful and knife.
What about the trolls? If trolls prefer virtualia, why do they come to the bar?
If you use exploits, cheated in games, or trolled in general, would you want that to be traced to your address or to a public place? They're obnoxious, but they usually stay upstairs. They pay for anonymity. Business is booming.
Any other patrons?
Regulars, residents, surrounding towers. I mean those who can't afford the clubs above.
Unfortunately, Vox Populi is not in the cards. Because I'm not empathetic whatsoever.
You talk too much and drink too little.
One second, chat. Alright. Alright. Ask about Ken. You know Ken Zoo?
Everybody did.
He learned how to play here as a kid because he didn't have a couch at home. He was nice to everyone but destroyed them in-game.
No wonder he offed himself. He'd been different ever since he returned. Quiet, serious, hardly talked to anyone except that weird Panasantor.
He was annoying, kept pissing everyone off, so eventually someone got him. That's that. Chat, I'm starting to think that a troll offed him. Couldn't control himself. He'd yell at Tick and the trolls. You could tell he wasn't doing well. Someone ran at the bar. Did you see him?
Of course! Let me just rat on one of my regulars. Want to know how I evade taxes too?
Yes. You evade taxes?
I started doing that the same day you began to enjoy fucking goats.
Well, you see, the only person who would know about me fucking goats would be you, because you look exactly like the kind of man who would stockpile goats in the back.
Now you know the date. Ask me more.
You're real fucking cute. Damaged poster. Ken is in front of his team, looking to the distance with a twinkle in his eye. He never made such faces. Must have been a hollow montage. Call the IRS. They took down Capone. They can take down this guy. I know, right? A broken frame revealed the inside of the poster. I knew that system. They stopped using it because any teenager could modify it. Copy it and save as a keepsake. There are plenty of pictures of Ken online, but it felt nice to have one more. Quietly copied the contents of the Ed chip. One of the sleeves was finishing his nearby and gave me a thumbs up. Oh. Okay. Nice, I think. Who this? Nahum.
Heard what you're asking about. I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Harvest time ad. Experience Wild West with his wildlife, plants, and air. Return to nature. Scavenge. Shoot and farm. It's free! Upload a post to your Ken. Copied from a previous projector and uploaded it. I hope it would make people remember him for at least another day. A muscle guy with metal sleeve buckle saw me do it and nodded with a serious face. Nice. Regular Joe. I don't like this guy. I dislike Regular Joe. He cowered when I got close. You wouldn't dare do anything in front of witnesses. Corporations aren't that brazen. I'm not from a corporation. I'm a Gamedec.
A convenient story for a spy. But I keep constant watch over my surroundings. I know you've been asking about me.
What?
I won't power your AI with my brain. I have a HEP and disruption software on my walktail. You can't snatch my brain, corporate scum.
Joe, you wanna... Joe, I need you to come back. If I really wanted to hurt you, I would do so, and nobody would care. Look around you. I only want to talk, okay? The group seated at the bar, presumably trolls, twisted their mouths into grimaces of disappointment.
That's what all corporate pigs say. I exposed your operations in this place. They sent you out after me, which means I'm on the right track.
I needed something to help him think straight or force him to cooperate. Fucking chuckle fuck. Why am I surrounded by chuckle fucks? Phaedrophobus. Oh, that's a troll. That's a fucking troll. Shot me a scrutinizing look. You behave like someone unused to taking orders. Well equipped, wounded, someone's dead outside. You a detective? Yeah. She looked like a troll, but had a kind of smile and soft voice. She exuded an aura of honesty. Gamedec. You with ticks people? Sometimes, but mostly I'm the HR lady, the warm image of a corporate AI. People don't like to think a program dictates their careers. Now why don't you do me a favor and spike my employees' drink? Amphetamines would be best, but any drug will do. What? No, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Finally! Some fucking empathy! Forget it, I won't spike anyone's drink. Not without their awareness or me knowing exactly what's in it. Gamedec with a heart. Very unusual. Did you go through some trauma recently? A character-changing event? That's a rhetorical question. See, at work I'm a nanny. I listen to complaints, but the AI makes the decisions. Because it sees more and analyzes more quickly, though without understanding. So I utilize people skills after hours. It's a hobby to broaden my horizons. I experiment, observe. And you believe this would help him? No idea. Like I said, I'm expanding my horizons. He's been like this since BWI system recommended total sobriety. Goddamn here and now. No brain fix, no entertainment virtualia, so he just sits here. You can't even talk to him. Do you know who ran in here? That's very concerning, but I'm here for a different reason. I'm looking for someone who ran into the bar. And you think I'll tell you just because I'm kind of helpful? How cute. Typically, I get paid to talk to people. I'm leaving. Bitch, you cray. I need 3 points to be a sensory surgeon. Chat, I'm getting to think that we're not going to be able to go down here to these big things, and that we're going to end up having to punch people more. Because I'm a psycho. What's going on here with you sleeves? Can I talk to you guys? Hi. Nope. Alright, I'll go fuck myself. What's going on here? Rick the robot. Hey, Rick. Damn, you an absolute unit.
Freeze or I'll fucking shoot you and no judge will convict me.
Oh. He points his massive arm at me. It was tipped with a barrel or a soda siphon. I wasn't sure.
Are you the one shitting all over the toilet? Admit it, shithead. Welcome to Yeti's Comic, the best joint in the gas tower. Who are you, creature?
Oh. I put my hands up. I'm not carrying any weapons. My name is Beake. I'm at Gamedec. Its red eyes dimmed for a moment. It must be searching the web.
You really bloody are. What would you like, sir? A beer? Maybe something stronger?
I fix him. Even if he doesn't have weapons, a deranged combat robot and a tipsy crowd, it could be a recipe for disaster. Decided to get rid of the problem by rebooting the bartending software. He must have had some. I took him out my walk-tel turned on.
You fucking dipshit, you friggin' treacherous dickhead. Get the fuck away from me and my damn soul.
Chat, do we let him keep doing what he's doing or get him to be a bartender again? Or do we let him have his robo-soul and be very angry? What you guys thinking? I say fix him? Turn him back into a butler boy? I'm curious no matter... Alright, I'll try fixing him. I stepped back in case he wanted to spray me, then checked safeguards. They were pretty poor, since someone had modified the original system. I easily bypassed all blockades and issued a command to remove everything but the bartending software. Alright.
What the frick? He's killing me! I'm forgetting! I'm dying! Help me! Admiral! Murder!
The Yeti! Welcome to Yeti's Comic. What can I get you? Ask about the owner. Think you may have just erased his personality, though? Yeah, that's what I figured. But, you know, chat voted. What can you tell me about the owner? I'm a private property, Yeti's Coming bar. Can I offer you a glass of something cold? Fuck! I'm leaving. I don't need anything now. Have a pleasant evening. Fuck. Glue? That's a troll. People tripped over his legs, but reality in general didn't seem to bother him. Ken, what you doing? You know Kenzu? Well... Ask about the person who ran into the bar. Did you see a person with a red hood running into the bar? Well... Notice anything suspicious? Well, all the... Yikes. Cam?
What you looking at? Never seen wrinkles?
That what? Creases on her face indicated the mocking smile she bestowed on me was just her normal grimace. I'm from Low City, I've seen it all, even warts. But yeah, seeing a youngish woman not hide her wrinkles is surprising. Sometimes I approach girls and imply we're the same age. The look on their faces, priceless. Let's get to it. What do you want and how much? Oh no. Oh no. I'm looking for someone in a red hood who ran inside the bar a while ago. Maybe I have someone by the entrance unless they go in through the toilets and they say I'm the troll. But let's get to the point. While you're here, you should buy something. I can get you to any state of consciousness. Let me guess. Forgetfulness and trust? Most of all, I need information. What are you afraid of? Drugs? Wait. What? Are you afraid of drugs? She smiles irreverently. Drugs in moderation? Anything can be good if you imply it in small doses in moderation. Good quality stuff. Meanwhile, you're in the toilets of a dirty bar. Hold on! What's this saying? You're judging a book by its cover? Actually, by its shelf. She grinned, exposing crooked teeth. Anyway, locals don't talk about drugs like that anyway. They don't ask for info. You're a spy, right? I'm a Gamedec. Gamedec's a very convenient cover-up. Let's say you ask questions without raising suspicion. I was joking about selling. I only possess drugs for personal use. I'm sure. Here's a token of our friendship. A stimulant that should help with your investigation. It also stabilizes your mood and gives a bit of cheerful motivation. Have a nice day, officer. She forced a pill into my hand and turned to another client. Oh. Carved note? Wasn't the prettiest graffiti in the world, but it included an interesting question. How do you enhance your psychedelic trip? There is a code with media file to download. Yikes. Brain fix? Euphoria, excitement, ecstasy, visions. Select your neuro drink based on your preference and mood. Plexes are safe and leave no hangover. Fine print warned that plexes offered were safe as long as the machine underwent regular maintenance. The box looked to have been battered and hacked multiple times. It was certainly not serviced, although I could be wrong. Oh no. I need to get upstairs, I think. Wait, kill them all? Kill them all? The man at the table has killed them all. He was snoring. When I nudged him, he just mumbled something, went back to snoring. Trepanator! Welcome back! The voice was coming from the speaker on the table. The hologram looked exactly like his skin and twisted and perverted. You're a hologram? Well, you still get to have a body. A very attractive one at that. What are you doing here? I didn't want Kill Them All to be alone. There were 3 of us, but only 2 remain. Panasanter had a stroke. Oh. Kill's not taking it well. I knew if he wasn't playing, he'd be at Yeti's. Here, the sleeves treat him as one of their own. Oh. I wanted to talk to Kill Them All, but I couldn't wake him. He's always been like this. Unnaturally fast and smart, but then half asleep from exhaustion. It gets worse as he ages. I remember when he realized he couldn't last a whole match anymore. It was sad to see. I think the shock broke him. I'll wait till he comes due. That's all I can do. It'll take a few hours, but I want someone to be here when he wakes up. Ask about Panasanter. He thought it was funny when his granddaughter would yell that his heart couldn't take gaming that intense. She was right. Yesterday he went in-game with a young esports player and had a stroke. He's still in the hospital, won't be playing for a while. Damn. Do you know who he played with? I broke into his medical records, but there's no mention of it. I thought Kill would tell me more, but you see how it is. There's no record of it. Panasanter's granddaughter? You mentioned the granddaughter. She might know more about what happened. It's nice of you to care. I was hoping to find her here. She often hangs around with the sleeves. She's nowhere to be found. If you see her, tell her to come by. I'll send you surveillance footage so you know what she looks like. Here. How would I wake this man? I'd like to talk to him. Before he gave it his life as a pro, he tested stimulants on himself. They kind of work, but not for long enough to continue his career. You probably don't have anything like that. What if you give him something to jog his memory from the good old days? He and Panasanter used to play a lot of Happy Hunting Grounds, but you didn't hear that from me. Thought holograms in bars were used to display games and such. Wouldn't it be easier to sense Kill Them All? As usual, the walk-tell didn't wake him, so I found him via cameras and projected myself inches from his face. He didn't even flinch. Breaking in was easy. These holograms are an age system and from the now-gone strip club. They used to play animations of strippers on these tables. First, he went to the wrong table. At first, I went to the wrong table. I scared a guy so badly he spat all over himself. It was hilarious. Want me to hop over another table and show you? Huh. Do I fuck with regular Joe? Or the people playing cards? Batty's voting to fuck with the people playing cards. So I guess we fuck with the people playing cards. Some guys are playing cards near the DJ over there. See them? They very rudely announced they didn't want to talk to me.
Assholes, I'll teach them a lesson.
He vanished before I was able to respond. Hey, cutie, we were meant to get a drink, remember? Yeah, I flirt with the hologram. I flirt. Of course, though, in your case, it's going to be a virtual drink, right? Yes, it will, just like yours. I won't let you leave this table, else you'll wander off again. Fine. I'll imagine a drink. People used to play games of imagination, role-playing. I'll play with you and imagine a sizable glass in front of me. God, it's so nice to be in the company of an intelligent boy! We gazed into each other's eyes. It felt like eternity. I blinked as if waking up from a dream. I remember why I was here. I shook myself and looked at him apologetically. He understood. I bowed, smiled, and walked away. I'm sure he didn't take his eyes off me until the smoke enveloped me. Interesting. 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 Kill them all! Wake up! Stimulant? Yeah, that's good, actually. I dissolved the stimulant in his beer, shoved a straw under his nose, then I poked him. The man drank the beer half asleep. What a fucking hero. After a moment, he opened his eyes, yawned, and smacked his lips. I noticed the sleeves sitting nearby were listening in.
Came to learn from the legend. There's already been one young man here before you, an esports pro, a bit more handsome than yourself.
Yeah, I know he's talking about Ken, but I'm worried he's gonna fall asleep on me, you know? Ask about the young man before me. Said something about a young...
Ken, you knew about our successful past, even though I was once a sheriff of Harvest Time. Did I tell you about this game?
Let him bet. I don't think you did. A man wearing a jacket with extended sleeves passed our table and looked at me favorably. He must have liked the way I treated the veteran. Oh, nice.
When I ended the career, my brain was getting tired too easily. They thought the old man came to work his field and stuff, but wham bam, I became sheriff within an hour. After a week, they were all too scared to duel me. I'm really exceptionally quick, you know, but I get tired easily, damn it. Nowadays, kids play whether they have things to do or not. Even Ramona plays a lot lately, and I doubt she knows why.
Ramona?
Could you? She's Spanish Samter's granddaughter, but we all raised her together, so she's kind of mine too. I taught her how to sneak up on goals, you know.
Let him speak. You taught Ramona how to hunt gulls? And happy hunting grounds? A sleeve nearby nudged his friend and pointed at us. They were listening in.
Gulls, my dear, are folks that don't know what they want. Virtual castaways. Grazers, easy prey, got it? She never liked beating around the bush and could spot a gull from a mile away, or lure one. We staged a draft for a deputy sheriff in Harvest Time once. I logged out, so it seemed like I didn't know anything about it, and that girl robbed 5 applicants, and they thanked her afterwards. Now she's gone somewhere. She's probably in a hospital with her grandpa.
I played Harvest Time. A while ago. High Rock, to be specific. I think it has a different sheriff.
High Rock, my last asylum. My attention span is too short for other games, but gun dueling doesn't take much time. Did I tell you already? Down there, I was still the man. Call it a legend's rest home, but I was respected. I cared for that town and put punks in their place. Then this guy took it from me. He wasn't even that good. He just realized I get weak fast and challenged me when I was barely standing up. I know that he beat me when I was half asleep, but still, something died inside me that day. Something snapped. That's all I've ever been my whole life, a player. I hunted, I played matches, I was good at it. I don't know how to be anything else now. Suggest the virtualium? You can still play. Millions of people do it, just on an amateur level. At least you have friends here. And his cheats, right? Well, maybe. We could pop into Paradise Beach and whistle at some babes. What do you say? Ask about a hooded person. Someone ran into the bar not too long ago. Did you see who it was or where they went? Nothing like that happened, though I might have missed it. I'm sort of embarrassed to admit I might have dozed off a little. Wouldn't have happened in harvest time. I shoot faster than that. Runaway cowboy. You should play with me sometime. Show you true reflex. Not to be confused with reflux, goddammit. When I got up from the table, he was already falling asleep. In the corner of my eye, I noticed someone smile. I turned around. All I could see were some people's backs. I see. Where was Slick? Oh, all right. Slick was the fucker over here. Trolls, get out of here. Get out of here. Get away from the table, troll. Or should I tell Yeti who broke into his system? Do it, and I'll play the recordings of your games in slow motion with a perspective from your lenses and post it online.
And this is why we flirt with AI.
Oh, interesting. What would these recordings show? Uh-oh. Game, don't break. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game might be breaking. Okay. It fixed itself. Whoop! He gulped. Uh-huh. These are intelligent people who can analyze mistakes on their own. They don't need help. They could do it now while we talk, right? Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Buddy. Someone shot at me in the street, then ran inside the bar. They wore a jacket with a red hood. Did you see him? She bumped. Why? She bumped into me on her way in. Cam Grosny. It's a funny place. I think of... No. No, it's not Cam Grosny. Guess again. Stop spitting tails and tell me. All right. I can't see the entrance from here. Besides, I'm mostly focused on my game. Heard people fighting and cursing somewhere upstairs as if someone bumped into someone running upstairs. Uh-huh. Do you know Kenzu? Everyone knew him here. He was a local god. They believe he'd make it. Do you know how many sleeves bet he would win that last game? I believe that. And they were let down. Do you think anyone would want revenge for that? Are you asking if someone killed him? Ramona was angry at him. But you don't kill hope, especially when it's so rare. Low City is a black hole. It sucks you in. Hardly anybody can escape its gravity. That's why everyone comes to the bar to drink or play. Ken was the exception. He almost made it out. Ask about Ramona. Why was Ramona angry? Ramona was with the Han... is with the Han clan. She meditates more and more, or whatever it is they do. She kept urging me to join, but I didn't want to. Ken ridiculed her once for it. I had to separate them because they started fighting. That does sound like Ken, actually. Ken didn't want to join the clan? No, Ramona kept shouting that he was going to find out the truth, whether he wanted to or not. When I separated them, she yelled at me not to intervene or something would happen to me. She eventually went to her fellow clanspeople and they debated something for a long time. Then the Han people watched me for a while. Ken committing suicide. Likely, unlikely. Did you know he had problems getting into games as a kid? Changing his skin made him panic. It was a 1 in a million case. I don't believe that. If that was true, he wouldn't have gone into esports. Stop making shit up. What am I supposed to say? That I know him from birth and lately had to watch as he isolated himself and hit rock bottom? Yes, Ken committing suicide doesn't sound improbable. I'll go see Kill Them All. Maybe he woke up. Maybe. So I think I need to scream at Old Yet to let me up. You wanted to commemorate Ken somehow. I understand. But next time you get the idea to change things in my bar, come to me first. Fixed your robot, now it's acting. You idiot! Who let you touch him? What did you do? What did you do? You're kidding, right? Rick, talk to me!
You called, Master. He said to me, you called, Master.
You idiot! You killed him! You... Oh, what have you done?
Uh-oh. 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 Confusion? I bumped into people and equipment, talk nonsense, spilled drink, he was a piece of junk. That piece of junk was my friend, the only one I could rely on. Every fucking time. Can't take the things you rely on for granted. You're still here. I need to pass. I need to go over there. That's a very special area. People aren't in game, their bodies on couches unsupervised, their belongings are by the couches too. I'm not gonna bother anyone, I'm at Gamedec. I'm conducting an investigation. I have to get there. I want to talk to someone.
Gamedec, huh? Okay, I'll let you up there if you do me a small favor. It'll prove to the patrons you're trustworthy. Get rid of Cam Grosny. Don't hurt her, just remove her.
Why?
She sells drugs and gets half of my customers high off them. Not enough? Lately she's pushing everything. Apparently even some nasty fake L pill. She's a treacherous she-troll. She competes with Tick, for leadership among the trolls. If you remove her, Tick will surely be happy. And nobody, or almost nobody, will be mad at me, because you'll be the one that did it.
Fine.
She usually hangs around the toilets, fitting space for a scumbag.
Well, alright. I guess. Theoretically. Cam, you need to get the fuck out.
What?
Old Ed doesn't want you in his bar. I'll show you to the door. Is this a joke? He and I have a deal. He gives us anonymous couches and I get the sleeves. What yet legally can't. I didn't say a word when he installed the brain fix years ago, and he wants to kick me out. Fine, if it's war he wants, he'll fucking get it. I'll know what he promised you, but I'll match his offer if you destroy the brain fix. Can you get me upstairs? I've done business with Yet long enough to install workarounds in his system. Destroy the brain fix, I'll get you what you want. No? Get out. I have thousands of followers and I record everything.
Influencing!
Sorry, Oliver. How you doing?
Belly rubs.
Belly rub. Belly rub. How long do you think it'll take the police before the police to get here if I share what you're doing? She looked at me with a mixture of ridicule and hatred.
You stupid dick.
I opened a private window and glanced at the upload date. You've got 30 seconds and the world finds out. She spat at my feet, turned around and left. Bitch. I can make a bunch of internet people email you. Yeah. But in the age like this, that actually means something, apparently. I saw Cam leave. That's forbidden, so she must have bribed a toad. True. She looked like a battered dog. You made the bar a bit of a healthier place. I promised I'd let you upstairs, and I'll keep my word. Want a couch? No, I'm looking for someone.
Tell me who, I'll log them out.
I don't know who yet, really, yeah. Not quite sure yet. I'm not going to log everybody out because you can't decide. Come back once you know. That means we descend into the Mind Palace. Uh-oh. What? She was a bar regular, so when she stormed in, she could blend in. Shot by a regular, some bold sleeves. I'm willing to bet it's Ramona, though. Shot by a Yeti's coming regular. One crazy enough to do such a thing, a troll. Nah. Why is that so weird, though? Who had motive? Panacenter. Oh, yeah. Ken felt guilty. Ramon and the clan. Ken's in a bad place. He changed recently. Mostly kept to himself. Quite depressed. Had a short temper. Ask about Fedra Phoebus. Ran into somebody who claims to be working with you. Do you see the woman on the dance floor? Holy shit. Well, I guess the only other people to talk to are the trolls, sadly. I thought that said Fedora Phoebus. Yeah, you know, old Fedora. Joe, you being a fuckboy?
Get lost, corporate scum.
Yeah, you're still a fuckboy. Hmm. Can I talk to... I told you I didn't see anything. Yeah, well... You're lying to me. I assume maybe I can, like, dance now? We don't know you beat it? Damn. Slick's not... I mean, to say Ramona right now doesn't... I heard what you're asking roundabout. I don't know anything. I'm sorry. Hey, Sleeves. Really giving those trolls hell. Big ups, man. Did you really know Ken? I did. That's why I'm trying to figure out why he died. Sorry, how he died. I need information. Can you help me? Hold up. How can we be sure we can trust you? Gee, I don't fucking know. Trolls don't like you, but that doesn't mean you're one of us. Quit fucking around. He's alright. You can see it in his eyes. You want to check his in or what? Oh, sorry. I am. My bad. It's fine. Chill. Everything will come out in the field test. You want us to treat you like one of our own? Wait till somebody comes in and collects the fee. What? Everything will come out in the field test. You want us to treat you like one of our own. Wait till somebody comes in and collect the fee. Okay. Sure. Fine, how do I do it? Are you dumb? You saw Quitter in action when you came in. He approached you and collected the money. Now you do that to somebody else. Ah! Angry noises. Poster? Poster showed paid observation terraces in the upper layers of the polis. It encouraged viewers to go there to get some sun. Wasn't bad advice. Down the low city is always dark and messed up with people's internal clocks. Vitamin D for the price of a hot dog. Place definitely looked better. I could probably snipe my way in there. Alright, well. Do I need to talk to Quitter to do that? No? How do I... Troll, bitch. Stop, you need to pay to get inside the bar. As for the amount I was at, yeah. You need to pay to come inside the bar. Dude, I've never paid that much in Low City. No way! You're a local. You know the rules. Low City, man. Don't you know Moors support each other. Only snitches don't pay. Stop whining and pay up. Say what? Alright, fine. And then he sent the money. Welcome. Welcome, bitch. Muchacho. Oh. Nice going. I knew you were alright. What do you want to know? Ask about Ramona. What can you tell me about Ramona? Oh, she claims she's asleep. She's still asleep, but she's been hanging around with these weirdos for some time. The Han clan. Got her grandpa worried, and he started spying on her. Spying online, I mean. When it got out, she yelled at him to stop entering the same games as she does. Boy, can she go on a rant. It was quite the performance. Always says what's on her mind. But takes it well when others do that, too. She doesn't like sugarcoating or beating around the bush. You know who ran in the bar? Did you see him or her? Sure. Hard to not notice Tick. Oh, yeah? You never know what the guy's going to do. He ran upstairs. Good, let him stay there where he belongs. Keep out of the bar. Reeks of trolls here anyway. You know what Ken was up to before he died, that is? He didn't come here to socialize. He stayed upstairs, so he's probably using the couches. Contraptions aren't exactly safe. When you lay down in one, you can check which game the previous user was playing. Ken used to play her quite often. He must have been spying on someone, otherwise he wouldn't use this junk. Here's to you. And I doubt Fedra or regular Joe will, yeah, do anything. Return to the bar. The couches aren't secured. But he's not gonna let me up. Posture. Upload key. Barrier. Well, chat, I'm something of a hacker. I opened the window that only I could see and sent an initial query to the system. A couple of sleeves saw me doing it and frowned. Oh, don't do me dirty like this, sleeves. The trolls aren't gonna do me fucking any good choice, man. They're not. Oh, I see you're torn about something. Want to talk? No, get a move on. Stimulants? Where do I get speed? If you want to spike the string, it means I have to do so. Oh, no. Oh, you're a bitch. Ask about the employee. Yeah, I must have a good reason to recommend sobriety and realium to your subordinate, don't you think? Yep, he's supposedly addicted to plexus and virtualia. It's the kind of disorder we're about to start normalizing, like we did with obesity. I don't know if that's true. It's what the machine said. I think jumping into the imaginary is sometimes therapeutic, and the here and now is overrated. Anyway, I've got the chance to see how a depressed person reacts to stimulants. Yikes. If you like psychological experiments, you should use the brain fix. I like doing experiments, not being them. That's why I try to troll and not get trolled. And I've tried plexuses before. It was interesting. Oh! I'm so upset at the state of everything. Can you tell me anything old yet? Fuck. Now I can't, like, steal shit, and this guy's useless. You know. Well, I can't get any info out of them. Want to request a song? Is there a problem? There is. The downstairs belongs to us. Knock that. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Your star wouldn't let us play either. Oh, boy. Have you seen the news? Do you know how he ended up? Oh, boy. Chat? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You're a nobody junkie. Chat, do you... What do you... I don't... I guess I observe. Bar fight. Not a single one in harvest time, but a moment in realium, and there you go. Somebody was looking at me from behind artificial smoke, thoughtfully nodding. What the fuck? Alright, back to your tables, back to the dance floor. The show's over. What the fuck? I heard your conversation. You're looking for answers. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nahum. Do you want to know the truth? About what happened? Sure. Only about that? If you pick the fragments that suit you, you won't find the truth. You need to open yourself to it. The whole of it. What? Fine, what's the truth? Right then? Then what's the truth I need to open myself up to? It is hidden, though visible to those who can see. What's important is the path. The attention to here and now, to recognize the signs and ciphers of existence. The truth is hidden, but you're the ones that see? Not yet. What matters is that we're all equal in getting to the truth. Have you never seen things that are hard to explain? People who possess knowledge they don't have a right to possess. Errors not predicted by the system. Our leader says everyone comes across signs. You just need to be able to notice them. Alright, you may be right. Lately I've been seeing more and more things that are hard to explain in a rational way. Chat, I am made of brainium. And I'm mildly upset at how much brainium I have. But brainium I have nonetheless. And you haven't ignored them. You're looking for answers. That is how you set out on the path that leads to the truth. I can't help but notice that the truth is slightly boldened. You came here seeking knowledge. You pay attention to details. We do the same. Join us and let us help you. I really don't want to join the Han clan. They don't strike me as particularly... Claim they've seen gods that must either be a shared hallucination or a shared hallucination. Knight's Code excerpt. Organization established, 500 some members considered passive. Players take few aggressive actions. They mostly defend their territory. Admins have reported clan behavior as sectarian on several occasions and describe it as a cult. Organization is led by Gallo Mar, also known as Lord. Who ran into the bar? Right now I want to find who ran into the bar. It wasn't long ago. I can't see the door from behind the counter, and I haven't noticed any new faces in the club. It's not an accident that a stranger led you to me. It's a sign and the first step towards truth. Will you dare go further? What about Ken? Right now I want to figure out what's been going on with Kenzu lately. Can you tell me anything about that? He was stubborn about getting to the truth. I heard he got very far. Meaning where? The information is available to clan members. Join us, accept the truth. It will show you Ken's path. That I believe. But that doesn't bring me any closer to who might have shot me right now. What are the odds, do you think, that I can back out of the Han clan at any time? They probably won't let me leave, but that doesn't mean I have to be with them? Do we want to try doing undercover cop stuff with them? Do you think that's an option? Yeah, I am a bit worried about them messing with my brain. Also, I can't help but feel like it will show you Ken's path is also a veiled threat. It seemed the moment I turned around he started looking for more recruits. Request a song for Martin Aiden. See that guy at the bar hunched over, around 30 years old? Play something popular from his childhood. He acknowledged me with a nod. His body started dancing to a different beat. Phaedra's over here now. The man was staring into space. A tear ran down his cheek. Oh. Thank you for, let's call, supporting our development. What do you want to know? Who ran in the bar? Someone ran in the bar not too long ago. Did you see who it was? I was focused on analyzing Martin's behavior, but let me think. Heard the door shut. Someone threatened to beat the shit out of the person running in for pushing through. Sleeves need stress management classes. But your target is a male. People don't start fights with women here. So it's probably Tick, not Ramona, but what's his... Tick stands for Ken. How did Tick react towards Ken? He was mad, of course, but truthfully, he was elated to have someone to pay so much attention to him. Didn't you notice what a narcissist he is? Yeah, I noticed. Trust me. I think Tick is lonely. He thought he and Ken had a bond of some sort. Once Ken started hanging around the old man, Herman got jealous. I'd send Tick to therapy, but he'd have to go through detox first, flush all the plexus, and breathe some fresh air. Ask about Ken. Do you know Ken Zhu? Determined, volatile, with terrible planning skills. He'd make a great nurse or a kindergarten teacher after training. Okay. He's the reason why Tick and I are here, not in Virtualia. Did you see most of the trolls sitting in Realium? He'd been over it lately, and now it's unfortunate. Although the problem is gone, I don't know if Tick will get his entourage back. Oh. And Martin? He's crying. Terrible childhood. I almost felt sorry for him when I read the files. I can finally talk to him without the AI being here. He was supposed to face reality sober, so let him face it. Thank you, Gamedec. Okay. I don't think I can do anything with regular Joe. He's kind of, a fuckboy. So yeah, Tick and his trolls are regular guests Yetis. If he was a shooter, he could have used his support and his knowledge of the place to lay low. This is the only thing, because I don't think it... These are so broad, and if she's right, that people wouldn't pick fights with girls. But I don't know why Tick would do it. Shoot me, that is. He'd have a reason to fuck with Ken, but with me? Ken's efforts were successful. Most of the trolls stopped visiting Century Worlds with Tick. Well, I'm willing to bet that at least one or two of these data points are fucking... The person that ran into the bar was a woman. Do we know that, though? What's her face said the person who barged in had... She didn't say that she one way or the other, but she said that people who remember the old ways would not start a fight. Batty, I don't know where the chunky lad is. I'm sorry. He's not here right now. I'd have to go find him. I'll have to put your pets on hold. I'm sorry. I thought the chair was heat. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's not here right now. He might be getting snacks or something. Where is this you? This is Raymond as opposed to Ramona. But Ramona has predatory instincts. She can sense people who are undecided, weak, or broken. She doesn't treat them too kindly. Anyone talking to her should not sugarcoat or beat around the bush. In a loop 3D film, there's a girl sitting by the bar table. She's focused, stooped over her pink exoskeleton of her left arm, using a tool similar to a screwdriver. She was adjusting the exoskeleton, apparently trying to suppress the tremor in her hand. I'd seen it before. People using bad game pills or poor helmets tended to have poor neurological problems, usually limb trembling. Exoskeleton had a walk-tail hooked up to it. It was lying on the table. She glanced at it constantly, watching some charts. I could tell she knew what she was doing. I looked at her face. There was some fierceness, determination in it. She was very thin. Her hair stood up straight and was dyed pink and yellow. I don't suppose either of you got anything for me. No. And the only other way would be for me to hack through this, which I can't even do anymore because I walked away, or maybe I'd have to do it back in the back. Nope, because I backed off when the sleeves looked at me. Fuck! Regular Joe, fucking... Fuck you. Are you ready to face the truth? And all I can do is this. Bar, I can look at what they offered. List of streams, alcohol's on offer, rules for couch users, etc., etc. Back, leave, and look. Can I hack into this again? Media stream. Look at the old system. Yeah, monitored couches. Check who's using the couches. I open the list of registries. Black Rook, Ken Zoo, Ramona Higgs. I live here 666. Well, it has to be Ramona. Because Black Rook isn't Tick, and I live here 666 isn't Tick. So it has to be Ramona. I'm taking the plunge, chat. I'm doing it. Ramona fucking did it. Let me in. Deduction. Say Ramona. Deduction. I'm investigating detail. Ramona. I don't know. No. I'm investigating. Fuck. I need... Why are you like this game? Now I'm starting to get frustrated with the game. I literally... She didn't... Did she? No, I guess she did. Because it was the same person who shot me, right? I hate not having this data. I'm actually... Fine. I'm really mad that this is something I even... Fine. I'm convinced I want to join you. It's a wise decision. You won't regret it. Give me access to your walk till we'll discuss the signs notice at a joint meeting. You want access to all of my data, the whole feed, visual and sound? This way you'll be able to find signs you may have missed. The most effective way of learning is based on one's own experiences. Give them access to my data stream. It was risky, but I had to quickly find out what their deal was. You'll not regret it. If ciphers of existence appear in your surroundings, we'll discuss them so you can follow them consciously. Wait for a message from one of us, it will come soon. The moment I turned around, he started looking for more recruits. I dance. Delightful. The author of Iron John wrote that mentioned how to dance, or liked to dance. I had no idea whether what I was doing was right, but it felt good. Great. Trolls. I work a marketing asshole. I'll find you and give your profile such a good treatment that you'll know that. Oh my god. Fuck off. I'm so... Enhance your psychedelic trip. Is nothing. Beake is establishing the Salt Clan. I'm fucking getting there. Beake, what's up? Here's to you. These trolls are just going to tell me to piss off. Delightful. Patrons just up. And did you bounce back? You did better than I have. Truth be told, I've never done anything like that. You never know who you might run into, right? Okay. Who ran in the bar? Can you tell me who ran in the bar back then? I don't know everyone here yet. Sorry. Some big guy stormed in just before you came in, but he passed me. What do you mean, big guy? What do you mean, big guy? Mona had strong motive to take Ken's life. She shot at me. Ken wanted to take revenge on the trolls. Ken was collecting info on the Han clan. Had to be Ramona. This with what information I have, and I don't know if I can get anything else, it has to be Ramona. I need to talk to Ramona. Ramona, huh? Fine. People do various things up there, not only play. They're often distracted, you know how gamers are. I'll cut off her access to the bar's systems one by one. She won't have a clue. That'll let you talk to her freely. Thanks. Pog and stuff. Let me in. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, Angus. Smoke and stench of burned flesh lingered above 2 couches. 2? Giggling, he watched with satisfaction as a shower of sparks faded. He moved his hand as if he were using a private window. The man I was dealing with was clearly unstable. It seemed wise to keep him from getting frustrated. I needed to keep his attention till Outranger's arrival. Bow before the king of Virtualia. Bow, and I'll grant you permission to witness my performance. I guess I bow? I bowed, hoping my gesture looked appropriate. Very well, now stand on one leg, jump 3 times, and kiss your shoes. Yes, I jumped on one leg as he wished, but I knew I wouldn't reach my feet with my mouth, so I kissed my finger and touched my toes. Delighted, he started clapping. That's enough, though the kiss was a little phony. Still, kudos to your creativity. He made a nervous gesture and tapped something in an invisible window. Shut up, and behold! I could smell the nauseating stench of overheated bodies as the system started causing subsequent couches to overload. He was smiling triumphantly. I love the smell of burning flesh in the morning. Nobody can ignore the king, or give him orders. Congratulations, maggot. You've got my attention. What's so important that you dare to ruin my magnum opus? I don't think brain fixer's an option. It is not. It is definitely not. I guess I should talk about him. He's very happy with himself. My investigation has led me to you. I want to speak with you. Tell me something I don't know. Everybody wants to speak with Tick. Enough chit-chat. Pay attention. This is going to be epic. 2 people started contorting and convulsing. Their helmets must have been hacked. The king does what he wants. Don't fucking forget that. I'm always doing something cool. You're saying that Ken is losing interest in me? Oh, well, that's his loss. The trolls don't want to play with me? They could see how couches burn then. You're killing people. It's not my fault they don't have any safeguards. These helmets constantly cause discharges. Suits get overheated and tear their muscles. It looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? It's cruel, dude. Taking people's lives, it's foolish, cruel, and irreversible. You gotta stop. Spare the ones alive. They're trolls, after all. Foolish! You think it's easy to overheat couches to create such a spectacular display of sparks? It takes skill! As for them being trolls, they'd be fine if they waited for my cue and played with me. They brought it on themselves. What I'm doing is epic! I'll show Yet and the others who the real boss is. They'll be talking about it for years! You just don't get it. Why am I even talking to you? I'm the king! Common folk don't get a say in here. Hands up! Move a fucking finger in your toast, bastard! He looked at me vacantly. Someone played a trick on Tick. They put me in an impossible situation, but the king never gives up. You'll be next, Gamedec! Buddy? I don't think you know what's happening. One of the Outrangers fired and a red splotch appeared in Tick's forehead. His eyes were still open, but they looked frozen. The man's body slumped to the floor in a hideous manner, as if it were a faulty machine. What a fucking mess, and now we have to secure everything. Won't you head back home? We'll be in touch. Don't talk to the press. Can I... Hello? Couch? Custom-built couch that massages the player and keeps their body in nutrifluid warm. At least it should. Don't use it unless you have to. So... Did I actually have all the bad info and... For a moment I thought I saw a familiar silhouette on the couch. Must be tired. Unscrew the thing. I unscrewed the remaining ones and looked inside. Somebody had attached an anonymizing chip to the logic module. If its creator had been in a hurry, their data should still be in the logs. Ken, the boy forgot to wipe everything. It's like leaving a signature. Check the last logins. Login no data, virtualium, time spent on couch, 3 hours. What do you mean? I thought I had to be logged in to use the couches. Look at the couch. Charred wiring. The couch must be working when the system got overloaded. There's a screw missing. Before I get close, I could already smell its user. He must have been one of the guys who didn't use game pills before going online. Instead, he used a stopper that solved the problem of physiological needs. It became clear why they had installed ventilators in here. Ugh. They just weren't quite as effective as they should be. Ugh. Check last logins. Black Rook. Well, he's fucking dead now. Inspect the body. Middle-aged man wearing patched-up clothes typical for low city inhabitants. Animated tattoo on the side of his wrist showed him a black chest piece. Hair coming out of the helmet was charred. I didn't want to look underneath it. Fuck me. Downstairs at the bar, emptied, yet evacuated everyone with military precision. Yeah. So, Tick was the one who shot me and the guy, but I don't think... I was at my home in my castle. A sudden feeling of relief took over me, only to give way to a feeling of deep, bitter loss. My relationship with Ken had been heating up. I'll miss you, dude. What? What? How is that a logic thing instead of an empathy thing? I'm mad. Relationship was brief but intense. Everything happened so fast I couldn't wrap my head around it. I still wanted to sense him. I couldn't leave it that way. I had a psycho scan. I just need to generate a V-ghost and question it. A V-ghost? Oh, yeah? Find a program that can generate it or use Bliss. I guess I'll use Bliss. Oh. Or not. Anyway. Buy software to generate a V-ghost. And yes, Hope, I see you there. Okay. Get software that will allow you to generate a ghost illegally. What? What? Turn on the ghost. Ken. Object Ken Zoo. Architecture, surveillance drone, algorithms, law enforcement. Move your hand to start interaction. Talk to the ghost. Well, fine. Beake. Ken, good to see you again. Return to your place. Good, it's safe here. Yeah? Can't remember how I got here. Never mind, I think the Han clan saw through me. If I'm here, they'll probably keep an eye on you too. Alright. What about the investigation? You sensed me yesterday. You wanted me to meet at Yeti's Coming. Why? Yesterday? I feel like it was a couple hours ago. Time flies when you're investigating. Haha. Wanted to examine the Hong Clan stronghold. I thought I might need some protection. I trust you, Chief. I was afraid they'd see through me, but apparently I'm smarter than them. Next time, we'll get in there together and find out everything. Inquire. I didn't hear you sensing, so you left a message. Can you remember what you did after that? Of course, why wouldn't I remember? Every action like that requires two people. Someone has to cover you. I broke a rule and went alone. That was stupid. Yeah. You didn't accept the call. I entered Yeti's Coming on my own. From there, I entered the game. What did the game? You entered the game from the bar. What happened next? I chose the handle Arrow of Darkness. I searched for the location, sniffed around, found out that they sometimes go inside that tree. The one that ruined my game, they go inside it. They say it's the sacred tree of knowing. Knowing or coing? It is knowing, okay. I waited, left my stuff in the chest, and entered that tree of theirs. What happened? I think I went with someone from the clan, but they wouldn't let me in alone. But then, two people were there posed a threat. One was strange with high aggression, the other one was deadly, but their aggression level low. I don't think I agreed with them, I'm not sure. Ask about... Why did you go to that bar? That's where the trolls that raided my game go online. It turns out a lot of Han Clan members are there too. I thought their couches might have session records, and they did. All clues led to Knight's Code. I lay on that couch in the bar, retrieved the location of the clan's recruiter, and went straight into their stronghold. Ken. Ask about the Han Clan. Why the stronghold? What's so important there? You know, my career was ruined by a tree in the glitch, right? Usually pops up in the Han Clan stronghold. Coincidence? It's a damn cryptic clan. Rumor has it their leader can foresee the future. I'd say it's easy to foresee something you cause yourself. That son of a gun changes the course of history. He ruins people's lives to get rich. They call him Lord Enlightened, or the Prophet. A jerk ruined my career, so I'm going to find out how he did it, get evidence, and reveal everything. How would he change history? Can you tell me what you mean? He made a fortune betting on my game. I've heard there were also some unexplained things in realium that the clan reader could foresee. I guess they hack Oba coins and glasses to create illusions and earn money. They say something bad will happen and then make it happen. He said it's cryptic. Why? Recently they have grown to hundreds of people, just as people started seeing the tree in unexpected places. They've got lots of cash. We hardly know anything about them, just that it's a clan in the game. I haven't met any former members who would talk about them. Have you found former members? As opposed to recent? They won't reveal their membership, and they only let their members inside the stronghold. There must be something strange going on. And then, so it was this clan that ruined your career. The tree ruined my career. I suspect someone in the clan controls it. Otherwise, how would they know where it would appear? On the other hand, members of that organization collect information about the tree and all its related phenomena. If they controlled it, they would know everything. I'm not sure if the clan's to blame, but they're up to something fishy. I can feel it. Ask about the tree. What would the trolls have to do with that? Haven't I said it before? I saw them in the tree. I was paralyzed during the match. No one else was affected by the glitch, only me. Now I think the trolls showed up a fraction of a second later, like vultures at a crime scene. It's the one that controls the tree that matters. It's probably not the trolls. You called for help. What did you think could happen? I asked anonymous questions online about the Han clan and started getting invitations to their recruitment process. When I was at your place, someone reset Ralph, my major domo, probably cover up the traces of a break-in. Might be a coincidence, but I think they noticed me. I didn't want to wait. I would give them time to prepare. Ken, you're a V-ghost. A psycho scan of the real Kenzu. Ken is dead. He was killed in Low City. That's impossible, but... Is that why I'm here as a hologram? V-ghost, dear code, I'm not even a Zonet. Can I remember? I can't remember my childhood, nor my team. I'm a pathetic excuse for a human being. Did you scan me with a kettle? Yeah. Yeah, I did. A couple kettles, actually. I'm terribly sorry there's nothing I could do. When I got your message, it was already too late. But I can make sure you didn't die in vain. I'll find the people who killed you and make them pay. Get those motherfuckers. Kick their asses, rip their hearts out, and make them bleed from every hole. He calmed down and nodded sadly. I'll tell you all you need to know. Let's get this over with. That's it, Arrow. And now we enter Knight's Code. Only shut though. Alright, well, I guess I'll enter Knight's Code. I was thinking about stopping, but this game's got this nice little deduction system, so I think we're just going to go find the ending. And then end the stream there. But yeah. Okay. That's a giant sword. Or a very small bridge. One of the two. One of the two. Damn. Game's really had to do a lot of... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Warriors, we have gathered here because the Han clan is recruiting. Today is our chance to choose victory in the game of life. We stand among the best clans of Knight's Code, but our clan is more than that. It is the answer you've been searching for. Victory takes seed in a warrior's mind. Prove you can win. Take part in the recruitment. Seek out our disciples. Show them that you care about winning. Recruitment starts now. Good luck. What business brings you here, warrior?
I was recruited. Yesterday, Nahum Reyes accepted me into the ranks of the Han clan. Let me see. Ah, yes. You're an explorer of worlds, a detective. You shop at Costco and wear sight. I'm glad you've... Costco still exists in 400 years? Interesting. I'm glad you've chosen to join our fight. I am certain we will learn a great deal from one another. The clan is like a group like no other. The clan values action as well as intent behind it. Are you somewhat familiar with our philosophy? Talk about clan rules. Talk with people about the rules the Han clan members follow. Splendid! What do you think? Oh, no. I'm not certain I know enough to the answer. No, come back. Don't know much. I'll come back when I know more. Oh, no. Up yours, 314! Costco surviving is how you know this is a dystopian future. Oof. What if they refuse to let me in with a handle like this? True. Augie and Walkie! What do you want to do? Start leveling up a new character from scratch? It will take you weeks! You know, this is me listening. Hey, stranger! What do you make of the challenges that the recruits of the Han clan must contend with? Forgive my friend, his ornate style is meant to mask his handle. That's just wrong. How are the alchemy and true knowledge quests going? Knowledge? Help? What can you tell me about the true knowledge quest? Disciple Beetle is in charge of that one. From the gate, go right to the island's very edge. He'll give you a look for mystical signs. From the gate, go right to the island's edge. Okay. Collecting crumbs of occult knowledge is a vital part of the clan's mission. All members practice spotting them and report to the masters. Luckily, we have previous experiences to rely on, as strange events and signs appear in unlikely places. They're impossible to anticipate. But they're known to appear around the Tree of Knowing. Look near the Alchemist. What? What is the Tree of Knowing? Okay. Oh no. Chat. Chat, we're in new territory. Chat, I'm ending the stream. I'm leaving. Chat, I didn't realize that actually logging in was the finale. Chat, we're doing it. I'm saving. I'm stopping. I gotta go. I gotta get out. I gotta stretch. I need water. And we'll deal with all this. Eject, unplug. I'm getting out of the system. I'm unplugging from the Matrix. I'm bailing. Batty, if you're still here, don't worry. I'll go find that boy and give him the good pets. Since you redeemed that. I'll give him some nice ones. He'll get some belly rubs directly from you. Yeah, and then I won't be continuing this tomorrow. Tomorrow is co-op day. Kyle, I will also pet the boy for you. I'll give him some nice big long hang. But I need water. I need to stand up. I need to not die. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for me for tonight. Just a reminder that tomorrow is a co-op night thing for me. So we will continue this on Tuesday. All right. And thank you all for coming by. And that's gonna be it for me. I disperse you into the night. Go forth, chat. Go forth and be free.